Mic test, mic test. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. So, today, as I have put on Twitter and whatnot, instead of doing Cold Steel 2, as I originally said, Dark Deity was released on Steam, and I really wanted to play it. I wasn't sure when it was going to be released. The main reason why I was even doing the speedruns was to kind of buffer time to play this game, essentially. It's by an indie developer, heavily inspired by Fire Emblem, so I'm hoping that it'll be very fun. So I just wanted to follow up on some things. So last stream I mentioned how these were connected, like my headphones were connected by a special like USB-C like adapter thing, instead of just a regular Bluetooth. So I was like, oh yeah, I have an empty USB-C port on my motherboard that I don't use. But I went to go plug the adapter into it, and basically the adapter is oddly shaped in that like a USB-C is pretty thin, it's small, but the head of the adapter is like super wide and long. So I actually can't plug it in because the like DVI or port or whatever, the thing that you could plug a display into and get video, is it's actually too close to the USB-C port for this adapter to plug into because it like protrudes out, whereas the port doesn't. So unfortunately, I have to keep using the regular USB cord with the adapter. But regardless, that doesn't really have anything to do with the game we're playing. But one annoying thing, well, I don't want to say annoying, but one thing, a couple things that I just noticed starting up the game and setting it up. So, of course, I first go to options, and I really like how they have this up where it's just like, okay, you have general options and you have gameplay. Where it's like, okay, gameplay, combat, animations, text auto-scroll delay, how long, if it's turned on or whatnot. Excuse me. One thing that I find weird is like this is a slider, but I have to be like clicked into it to do it. It's not just like I click it once, I hit like X once and go into it. I have to hold it, which I guess is fine. Text scroll speed. So this one goes up on when I move right. Text scroll speed goes down when I go right. So I'm not sure if that's increasing or decreasing it. And then up on the right, down the left. So I think that's more of a glitch than anything. It's probably supposed to be reversed. Another thing that I don't care for, or I think could have room for improvement, is you either have full screen or you don't. Right now I'm on full screen, although that might change in the future. As you can probably tell when I click off of the game, or it might not for you anymore, but when I click off of the game, it essentially minimizes the screen because it's not the active window anymore. So I tried to do it with full screen off. However, that is a de facto windowed mode, and there's no borderless window option. And oddly enough, this game interacts weirdly with Borderless Window Gaming, like a free like software that that will basically force games into borderless windowed, which I use for Cold Steel. But it interacts poorly with that and like just continuously makes the thing larger, which is weird. So I had to actually Alt F4 out of it a couple times. And another thing that I don't exactly care for, or I always bring up whenever I'm playing a game using my PlayStation controller, the game itself seemingly only supports gamepad input display, in that like it'll show LB instead of R1 or L1. So that's something that I would have hoped that would have been included, but it's not that big of a deal. I don't really knock the game for it, but I will say I already do like some of the sound design. I think the music is pretty darn good. I think the visuals are nice, and there's like no delay in any of the menuing, and I like the nice little like, click sound it gives. And this is the screen where I found out that it only had the Xbox inputs because I didn't want to start a game or anything and spoil myself, because I want this to be as blind as possible. And it's this campaign customization. But here we have the difficulties. I'm going to be doing Hero, definitely not Deity. But I don't feel like doing Mortal, because I want to play a strategy game on its own terms, or at least start it at that. But I can at least read through it. Mortal. For those who prefer to have an easier time with strategy elements, gold and experience are tuned up, while enemy aptitudes are scaled down. Hero. Experience, gold, and aptitudes set to their regular levels, the intended mode of play for most players. Deity. For veteran players looking for a high degree of difficulty, gold and experience are been tuned down, while enemy aptitudes are scaled up. So, gold and experience have been tuned down, or are tuned down, while enemy aptitudes are scaled up. Are been isn't exactly how that's supposed to go. But then there's also campaign customization, where basically this game, some of the stretch goals were things, and I'm not sure if this was part of the stretch goals or all of these were part of the stretch goals, but basically they developers of this game really tried to push home how their game had a lot of replayability beyond just certain characters will have different level ups every time you play through a game. Because in Fire Emblem, which is this game is inspired by, it's every level your character will have a chance to increase a stat by 1 or 2, but it's never set which stat that is. So every time you play through the game, your characters aren't going to have the same stats. So in different runs through the game, certain characters will be better or worse than in previous runs. So you'll have like one run where it's like, oh yeah, this character was my best, and a different one where it's like, this one was my worst. This is something where it adds a lot of elements to make things like streaming or replaying on stream or doing fun like challenge runs a lot more interesting, where it's just like, okay, you can do special units where it's like, oh, player units will have normal aptitudes or random class normal, so make changes to player class will have normal aptitudes, player class will have random aptitudes, player class will have 0 aptitudes. Random items through the game will be unchanged, will be fully randomized. So yeah, recruitment order. So character join order will be unchanged. They will be randomized, or they'll join in reverse, which I think is pretty cool. Random enemy classes. Enemy classes will be fully randomized. Enemy classes will be randomized but stay the same class tier. So it's really interesting. And then you have random spell animations. So that's just more of a lols for anything. Linear levels character stats will increase normally with percentage chance. Character stats will increase at a set rate rather than randomly. So this is basically one of the things that I was just talking about, where it's like either a stat will go up randomly, or you can set to go up. So every time, I imagine, your characters will be the same, or every time they'll be slightly different. What the heck? Why are you, like, why is my stream experiencing issues? Why is my CPU weird? My CPU went up to, like, oh, interesting. Game pause, resume. Interesting. Resume. Okay, interesting. So, start on any menu, I guess, it puts the pause menu on. Yeah, I don't know why my CPU just jumped up to like 50%. Yeah, once again, one of those things where it's like, man, I need to watch more anime, because the other tabs open in my like Chrome window are episodes I haven't gotten to yet. And then you have base stat modifier. Percent modifier changes the starting stats of your unit, so you can make it easier or harder right at the start. And the base stat probably affects how certain things increase. Gold, how much gold do you want at the start, or how much gold you get throughout the game, making it easier to buy more weapons and whatnot. And then XP. I think these are all really good things to just have. Yeah, I'll play on hero difficulty. So let's get started. Let's go through it. But, ooh, this art's nice. We got like 3 moons or something. It is said that in the age of ascension, the gods walked among mortals. I am going to come over here. And mortals among the gods. That a great empire spread itself thin across the known world, conquering land after land with its superior technology and magic. That the people of Terrazale came together in peace. Little is left from that time, swept away in a deadly cataclysm known as the Calamity. Thousands of years later, all that remains of life before the Calamity are ancient temples to the gods and the divine artifacts contained therein. It is the year 1105 in the imperial calendar. Okay, let's look at this map. We got Etlin up at the top. We got Vorn and Silver Garden, and Canovo and Everhearth, all in the Carmont area. Malova. On the right, we got something, and then we got Delia. Okay, interesting. The kingdom of Delia lies in the heart of Etlin, a nation that has long thrived off of continental trade and lush farmlands. Though peace had reigned for over 25 years, Delia's king now set his eyes on an enemy of his own construction. King Varric Valdistar assumed the throne a decade ago, on the day his father, Facile, was assassinated by unknown parties. To this day, Varric is convinced that the assassins were sent by the Aramoran royal family. To this day, it remains unproven. Following a minor border dispute that normally would reach resolution painlessly, King Varric resolved to attain his revenge. After sending a covert Delian force to burn the Armoran city of Elaris to the ground, Varric, in his thirst for revenge, have plunged his kingdom into a war it is ill-prepared for. Oh, wonderful. Pressed for more troops, King Varric must make hard decisions. He looks now to Brookstead, the site of Delia's most prestigious officer academy. Each year, its graduating class bolsters Delia's forces, a pact and tradition that has lasted a millennium. The young king believes the solution to his troop issues lie in a new path. He intends to recruit not only the graduate year, but every student currently enrolled. Because, that's how you do it. You take untrained people and put them in the military. In quiet Brookstead, students have worked hard all year to stand out among their peers. The Academy trials provide an opportunity to advance in the class rank or fall behind. For many, it is the most important day of the year. Though the trials can be stressful, many agree that a life of training with such clear goals is simple, enjoyable even. Come tomorrow, they will find that life may never be so simple again. Hey, title screen. Chapter 1. Journey afoot. I like how I didn't set the text speed to max, because I think it gives me a little bit more time to register the words and properly pronounce them. Whereas in other games like Alliance Alive in its cutscenes, where you either have to pause the cutscene or it will just go on ahead of you. It is read fast or be in last. Okay, so man, they're generous. They give you 8 save slots. Back in my day, I only had 3 save slots. Save to slot 1. Yes. What do you think Galen's got brewed up for the trials this year? Whatever it is, I'm sure it's tailored to make our lives difficult.
What?
You think he'd do that just to punish us for choosing Alden? I was up at the crack of dawn hearing, "No son of mine should jeopardize a mission for sentiment." Well, we couldn't pick Marin without Alden. That was the deal. I think he just can't stomach the thought that his pride and joy might fail. Okay, I actually do need to turn it up a tad more. His pride and joy is standing right in front of me. Either way, I'm right. Besides, Alden is talented, even if your father doesn't see it.
Right.
Why didn't you try convincing the swords master that a 14-year-old who can't lift a training staff can best an 18-year-old graduate? There's a reason he doesn't teach conjuring. Your dad wouldn't trust a mage as far as he could throw him. Now that you mention it, I wonder how far he actually could throw Alden. I'd wager you could put a good toss on the tyke. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. How are you boys feeling about the big day? I'm confident we'll pass. We certainly put in the training.
Yep.
Of course we'll pass! But I want to break Sterling's record. Cool the forge there, little man.
Aw, come on.
But I'm on the best team of any first year. I think what Alden's trying to say is that he really appreciates being on the team. Good. Now, I'm going to need you to focus that appreciation, Alden. There's a lot at stake for your sister. Alright, if we win, I won't have anything to worry about when Marin leaves for the army, because I'll know she's ready.
Great.
Well, there goes the mood.
Brace yourself.
Promise you'll focus today and give everything you got, okay?
Yep.
Promise! Let's get going. Can't miss the trials standing around for a chat. If father doesn't kill me, being stuck on a team with Alden just might. Interesting that it always cuts back to the title, or not the title screen, but that like loading screen. Wouldn't have expected like any loading screens with this kind of thing, but I guess it's fine as long as they're doing it. But okay, so we can already see the look of this game on its maps, and I think it has a lot of charm. You can definitely see that it is Fire Emblem inspired, but I think you can also tell that it's almost a lot more pushed in, right? Whereas Fire Emblem had a very like far out view. This one has a very close view, right? Where like, oh yeah, a forest would be a single tile in like a Fire Emblem map, or at least the Fire Emblem 7 and 8 games, where it's just like, oh yeah, this one tile is forest. There's a forest there. Whereas this, you can obviously see, okay, those are like trees that are like decently relative size to the units. You know the rules. All non-lethal strategies to defeat your opponents are fair game. Defeat the leader of this regiment to complete the trials. You'll all recognize him. We're prepared for this. Alden, Garrick, stay close behind.
It'll be all right.
If any of you take hits, I'm ready to patch you up.
No fair.
Can we go already? And so the trials begin. With such style and grace, I might add. Just dripping with sincerity today, aren't we, Dad? Okay. I thought that was like the game froze or something. I got worried. I was like, okay, come on. The music's still going. Objective. Proceed through the Brookstead trials by defeating Sterling and his allies. Okay. Interesting that they would put me... So there's like a border to the... So there's a border to the... This is interesting. So it's almost like we're playing on a picture frame instead of a... Okay, and I can select enemies to see their full range, so that's nice. I will say this music does seem like... Seems jovial in like a goofy way. So X is menu, but that's actually square for me. So turn one, objective defeat boss. Okay, units. So R1 units, we got all them. So range, how far can you attack from, move, how many times the units can move, stats, and here we have the aptitudes, which is essentially it tells you the chances of the stat to increase. Strength determines power, physical, magical, defense, resistance to physical, fortitude, resistance to magic. So you can take a sword better than you can take a lightning bolt. Dex increases accuracy and dodge. Mastery, I'm guessing? Methinks. Increases damage and units' ability to exploit high advantage matchups. Interesting. So certain units will have a better matchups. Like generally archers are good against flying units. So I guess mastery, higher the mastery increases, like the better the exploitation of it, which is cool. Increases dodge and true speed, and luck increases critical chance and accuracy. Okay, so we have power, true speed, accuracy, dodge, crit. Okay, so power determines damage. Okay, accuracy used against enemy dodge to determine chance to hit. Okay, dodge used against enemy accuracy to determine their chance to hit. True speed increases dodge. If 5 greater than enemy's true speed, unit will double attack. Okay. So, he's not going to be double attacking anyone right now. Chance to critically attack and deal double damage. So, crits do double. I believe in Fire Emblem they did 3. So, characters also have inventories. So, Blood Orange, a Delicious Orange restores 10. Oh, that's interesting. So I knew about this system where they just had, like, base weapons. I didn't realize that you could just switch them easily like this. Although I guess it makes sense. Natural Leader. Allies within 2 tiles gain 5 XP when Irving defeats an enemy. Okay. So that is nice. Silky Smooth. Crits deal plus 15% damage. Caretaker healed for 40% of any heal given. Oh, that's a spicy meatball! He has a hammer, a flail, a mace, and a pickaxe. He has a war crossbow, or warbow, or crossbow, a longbow, and a short bow. Slumbering Strength. Can't get less than 4 stats when leveling. Okay. Arcane Blast, Force Beam, Arcane Missiles, Baked Beans. Restores 60%. Okay. So his range is only 2. His range is 1 to 2 because he's magic. Okay. Interesting. So, I mean, might as well start. You can trade. Okay, that was weird. So I wasn't sure how that thing was actually working. That Okay, so let's try that one first. So I can just skim through each of them. So Force 11. So Arcane Blast does the most damage. They all have that, but Force has the highest crit chance at 11. But this is the weakest but highest accuracy. Okay, so things are making sense. I'm just gonna go with Arcane Blast. Bam! Look at that. He just fucking tagged him. Look at this absolute mad lad. Okay. Now what I want to do, so I want to come over here and I want to attack him. So I'm gonna pick the high accuracy one. Man, it feels good to be playing a game like this, right? Just like a straight up Fire Emblem, Fire Emblem game. Bam.
Didn't give him much of a chance, huh?
Okay. Man, Marin's buff in that cutscene. Okay, so just straight up can't attack. What is your range? So I'm gonna move him over there. So he can do a warbow, a crossbow. Does less damage, has less hit, but high crit. Honestly, no real reason not to do just a warbow. I mean, at this point in time. Okay. And then, because he will get better. Oh, wow. He doesn't... He is not able to do... He is not able to do 10 damage. That is unfortunate. God damn it, Irving. Dodge! Wow. Enemy phase. Ugh. Yeah, hit him.
Didn't give him much of a chance, huh?
Okay. That's a good job. Okay, and you saw... Not sure if anyone saw it, but there were hearts that went around the, there were hearts that went around the... all the units, and then that's them building essentially their support. Wait.
Are you sure?
Yeah, wait, and then
How can I help?
Heal him.
When you're ready, follow me.
Interesting. So there's no cutaway for there's no cutaway for healing. That's interesting. So let's do a longbow attack so Irvin can get the kill. Interesting. So not sure if you saw that, but there's push, where I can push a person. Not sure what it exactly entails, but it's a thing. So 99 saber, a high crit, Kodachi, guaranteed. Short sword. Okay, so short sword is like seemingly the fast sword type. So I'll put that on. Okay. Yeah, I got a little bit of bonus XP as well because of it. Interesting how you can see everything, like, kind of check and see. It's like, oh, can I do something right now? Okay, enemies that have high...
Together.
That, so let's heal you.
I'm glad you're okay.
This should be fun.
And then I will move
This should be fun.
Move him there. Move them there. Yeah, I'm just going to use Irving as kind of like the initial person that just takes hits. Leave it like that. Because he seems to be kind of the more buff one, the one that has a bigger pool of health. So, I think that's just a safe bet.
Together.
Okay, so he can take this one out with a double hit, and I get to show that. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. He hits twice.
How did you do that?
And we got our first level up. Let's look at this.
What was I thinking?
So, yeah. So, first level up of the game, I get two things that go up. One is...
Stay with me.
and it is a HP and strength increase. Not a great look. Okay, so for this one, I actually want to check. So, let's
do it.
first check to see how much... Okay, so you can totally kill him, so that's good. I want to move him into attack range.
Are you sure?
That way. Yeah, let's do Arcane Missile. Bam! Bam!
It's not their day.
Get that out, because then the archer will move forward, and it'll be a back and forth. Man, 4 to 18. I feel like our characters are a lot more built than the enemy ones. Let's hit him with a pickaxe. Yeah, that looks like a mace. Okay, that's a good level up.
My hard
Okay.
work is paying off.
It's not bad. Would have cared for... Yeah, I mean, defense and dex kind of
Let's
works.
do it.
Would have cared for some of the other ones. Let's move you forward.
Together.
Want to move you forward. Wait.
Let's do it.
You're both level 1, but you have a lot more XP. So
Let's
I'm
do
gonna
it.
move you. Actually, what's your range? Need to know that before anything else. We have Sterling. He is a Blade Dancer, and he has a Tier 1 token on him. Meanwhile, this guy is Deli, or he's just a mage. Blood Orange. Okay. So let's come over here. And we can attack him. So let's do... Ooh, 15% crit. That, damn. Let's do Magic Missile. Okay. And then we can come over here and just tag you with a war bow and kill and get a good chunk of XP towards him. Okay, now let's draw him out. And then we can do a nice little heal.
Stay with me.
Thought you'd never ask.
Move there. He can move. Actually, he can move there. Okay. Okay, I forgot that he was. I literally read, oh yeah, that guy's a mage. Little brother, certainly you don't think you can take me on. Sterling, you're going down. Yeah. I can't analyze these guys, so these guys are just art. Okay. I can't even check what class they are. 'Tis unfortunate. Okay, so let's heal you. You need it. Attack. The double one only lets me... It basically is just like, hey, you get 2 chances to crit instead of 1. And I'd rather take the 1 base damage. Okay. There we go. Do need to make sure I don't accidentally come at these guys. Yeah, I'll let you just do an arcane blast, take him out. Don't risk it with the double attack. And this one, we're guaranteed 4 stats. Got 6 instead. So, that's a good level up. Now, that's a good level up. Okay, and he's just a boss. So I'm going to move him up a little bit. Actually, I'll move him up. Move him up like that. Because I still need to heal him. But I also kind of want to heal Garrick as well. Okay. Actually, what are your ranges? Neither of you can. Let's heal him back up. I will wait there. Let them both be.
Are you sure?
Let them both attack Irving, and then I will move in with any assistance that is needed. Because luckily his defense is a bit higher. Okay, so that's one thing that I can say I hope they add in. Having, like on an enemy attack, there's no indication that I'm getting a double attack. I think that should be adjusted. Let's do that. Give him a nice little XP boost.
How can I help?
Heal you.
Stay with me.
And then I will just attack you. Bam. Take you out. Get them all a little bit extra. But for the most part, nothing.
Let's do it.
Let's not push up too hard. My question is this guy... How is this guy gonna fight, like, me as a... Me with ranged classes? One thing that I do not... I think is either a glitch or I just don't care for, is I can't check what the meaning of certain stats are or other things when I'm in an enemy's page. I think that's either an oversight or a flaw. Okay. So interesting. Some of my weapons affect their hit chance. Yeah, let's go with Kodachi. Wow. 71% chance, bud.
Lead the way.
Yeah. Come over here. Heal him. And then I'll just get you with the longbow because it's a guarantee. And then I get another level. I get a level with him and it goes up a lot more. Gained 1 tier 1 token. So HP, Dex, achievement unlocked. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Turns taken 11. Weapon. Okay, so weapon tokens. So I'm guessing that's the tier 1 token thing. Journey afoot. And then it even gives you like a breakdown of things like, oh, damage dealt, which is probably the main thing as to why they're MVP. That or kills. Okay. That one's weird because you have to hit select essentially to advance. Not bad, little brother. You and your friends put up quite a fight. I'm glad to hear it. By Vosh, you've all grown. That was quite the thrill. A thrill indeed. Surprised, father?
Well done.
Congratulations, son. All of you should be very proud of what you accomplished today. You especially, Marin.
You really think so?
Thank you, Master Galen. And now that you've had your thrill, Commander, I believe some kind of explanation is in order. Of course, as I promised. Brother, friends, if you'll excuse us. Forgive me if I've hardened you in my years, Sterling, but I don't expect this is a nostalgic visit. Unfortunately not, sir. You were never one to live in the past. Always onwards and upwards. Tell me, how goes the war effort? At the moment, our prospects are grim. In fact, that's what brings me here. I see. Come to size up our latest graduates. Not quite. The king plans to recruit the entire academy. Naturally, there's no finer school to supply your ranks, though I hope to see the wars end well before our youngest graduate. Actually, I'm afraid he wants them now, sir. All of them. Is that so? Well, I didn't think he had the gall. Tell me, Commander, what plans does our king have in mind for the initiates? Perhaps 4 together could load a catapult. I wish I could say. Always a man of duty. The king is foolish to sever the pact. His father would not have heard of it. Facile was a good man. With all due respect, sir, what better way to avenge his father than to join the ranks of those bringing justice to Aramor? Guard your suspicions, Commander, and do not speak so eagerly of war. If the king wishes it, he shall have his soldiers. I only hope you, of all people, understand the gravity of this decision. All too well. Oh no! Chapter 2, Desperate Defense. So I will say, one thing that is kind of odd is that it seems like every character only really has, like, one model, it seems. There's no, like, difference in facial expression that I saw. It's just, here's my stoic pose, and you have to figure out how I'm feeling based on the dialogue. Whereas, and I think that's fine. I think other games, Fire Emblem being one of them, kind of saved a lot of that effort by only having, like, bust-up shots. Where it's like, okay, you see their shoulders, and sometimes, like, you would see minor changes on their facial expression. Not much. But it would still be there to give you a little bit more of an emotional indicator. Desperate Defense. And Journey Afoot. Let's just save over that. Aha! Why is he using a sword? This graduating class is one of the finest cohorts I've had the pleasure of teaching in my decade as headmaster. Spot the pro tags! Who doesn't look like the others? At every opportunity, you have shown the resolve and dedication that allows Brookstead to endure, and I have every confidence that the classes to follow would do the same. I regret that I must conclude this graduation ceremony with grim news. We've received orders from King Varric himself. Every student enrolled at Brookstead Academy is to be conscripted into the Delian army, effective immediately. I understand that for most of you, graduation felt a lifetime away. I stood where you did once. I know how you must feel. At the conclusion of this speech, you will all be graduates of Brookstead Academy. Outside these walls, you will be expected to exemplify our honor and our code. Life takes much from us, yet Brookstead still stands. You will have each other to lean on, and I cannot stress enough how important it will be to do so. I'm told you have 3 hours to prepare. Let Terrazale know that there is nothing that can stain the legacy of our town. Not quite the homecoming you imagined, I take it.
How is this fair?
How could the king do this? Easily, it would seem. He cares not for convention, regardless of its legacy or importance. It seems he'll stop at nothing to avenge his father. Where are my manners? Let me introduce Lincoln and Bianca. They are the leaders of this conscription tour, as well as good friends. Nice to meet you. Sterling's told us a lot about all of you. I thought you occupied the highest military rank in Delia. Why wouldn't you be heading the operation? I must return to Sojourn. I only came here because if the king had sent anyone else, Galen might have beheaded them. You didn't come to see us? It's wonderful to see you, but I'm not afforded such luxuries in wartime. You're leaving then? I'm afraid so. I'll see you when you arrive in Sojourn. I can make excuses there to take a few hours off. Ill news aside, I'm glad you came. I can't put to words how much even this flawed trip meant to me. I really should be going, but you can trust Bianca and Lincoln with anything. And Irving, be sure to see Mother before you go.
Yes.
I will. See you, Mr. Jorn. I guarantee his brother's gonna die. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. Characters look too similar. Irvin, I'm glad you're home. How did the trials go? We did quite well. Sterling was there, actually. Was he? And too busy to stop by and say hello to his mother, I imagine.
It's not that simple.
In fairness, he wasn't here for long. And not with great news, either. Mother, Oh, I know. Barracks recruited the academy. What? How did you find out already? I guess their faces do change a little bit. I guess I was focusing a bit more on the text. So, I'm going to retract that statement. Although I will still say having full body does detract from the attention that you would put to the face in a bust-up shot where the face is the only noticeable thing. Word spreads fast in a place like this. Heard from the town crier on the way back from the market. Well, I guess you'll know I'll be leaving.
Irving.
Oh, Irvin, I've already given one of my sons to Varric's War. Is it ever enough? We knew this day would come when I entered the academy. Of course, but not so soon. Well, I suppose it's never easy. You must take care of yourself on the road. And your friends. I'll be fine, Mother. With all the effort the King's putting into the war, it'll be over before you know it. And I'll be right back in Brookstead. War is rarely so simple in my experience, but I hope you're right. I'll miss you terribly, you know. I know. I'll miss you too. Well, I'll grab my things. Right. Before you go, let me prepare some provisions for you. I'll leave them on the kitchen table. Oh, and don't forget your running shoes. Here are your running shoes. Hold B to sprint. After passing the Brookstead trials, a day of celebration becomes one of separation for many. Having expected to graduate in due time, the Academy students now must quickly say goodbye to their families. Sterling heads back to Sojourn, leaving the contingent in the care of Lincoln and Bianca. The contingent heads for Duskwater, a backwater town to the southeast. Lincoln hopes to fill the rest of their recruiting quota there. No. See, I wonder how many of these screens there are, and whether or not we'll get more of them as the game goes on. Good man, your service to the crown will bring your family honor. Now, it would seem our charter requires 2 more brave souls. Come, good people, your king is called. Who will answer? I'm guessing it's those 2 in the bottom right-hand corner. The 2 that don't seem like standard units. I've got 4 mouths to feed. Aaron's not old enough to look after the farm. My leg's not what it used to be, though I suppose I have a few good years left in me. Should I do it, Eli? I wager I'd look good and with a big ol' hammer. Choose your next words carefully, Sia. You have a good life here. Willing service brings more honor than forced conscription. I pray it doesn't come to that.
Fine by me.
Don't know much about honor, but I can smell adventure when I see it. Sign me up, Captain. And I with her. Fortune favors us today. I thank you both for your courage. Just one catch. I gotta swing by the tavern and let the matron know I'll be taking a long vacation. Wouldn't want her to find out the hard way she's at her favorite barmaid. I can imagine why she's her favorite barmaid. Look at her literally wearing only a bustier and not any... I think that's a bustier. But not any, like, shirt. It's just a very... It's like an only sleeves jacket and essentially a bra. People would love her at bars.
Right away.
Very well. Irving, take your friends and accompany our newest recruits to the tavern. Bianca and I will finish up here. Secure what provisions you can. We have a long road ahead of us. Yes, sir. So I will say some of these load screens feel like they really shouldn't be needed in the kind of limited asset like cutscenes that these have. Now I understand it probably ensures that a lot of these load a lot more stably. But I feel like in other games that are similar to this, it just goes like one into the other with no in-between time. Of course, I'm basing it against a Game Boy Advance game, which had a lot less data to presume, and it was heavily optimized for a Game Boy. Just gotta grab my things from upstairs. Be down before you can say you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Alright. You prefer to travel light.
Perhaps.
Excessive equipment is an occupational hazard. Name's Elias, by the way. The two of you the two of you got a lot of guts signing up like you did. The two of us. Right. Try overwhelming bravado and a lack of brains for my impressionable friend. I would never let her do this sort of thing alone.
No kidding.
To be honest with you, Elias, sounds like anyone would have an impossible time trying to stop her. I wish that weren't true. I've never met a barmaid so bullheaded. Oh, I think I have. Bandits in the streets! They're headed for the inn! Black Abyss. We just left home and we're already in the thick of it. Where's that new recruit? I'd say I'd be ready. Good. Prepare yourselves. Looks like we'll see combat sooner than we thought. We'll have to hold out until Lincoln and Bianca can get to us. It does seem like the battle, well, at least the map, it seems like the maps are a lot more,
At your disposal.
the maps take a little bit longer to load. Now, I will say, one thing that's already, Jackson fell, a barbarian and arcanist. So these are probably the bosses. Survive 7 turns. Defend the Duskbar Inn for 7 turns till Lincoln and Bianca arrive with reinforcements. So one thing I will say already that is a distinct difference, at least in these early maps, I'm not sure if this will hold true, but it seems like I'm not able to switch around units and their placement before a map begins, which is interesting to me. Okay, so we have a rogue and we have an adept. So let's look at rogues. Barmaid, plus 50% effect from healing items. Cool. Basilar, dagger, Chris, and knife. Vorin tuber, a grimy potato from the harsh climate of Carmont. Aramor, oysters, require extreme talent to consume during battle. Oh yeah, he got a... What was that, Units, tips. HP, strength, okay. Tips. Huh. I can't seem to be able to... It doesn't seem like I'm able to scroll down to other tips right yet. Now that might be because I haven't unlocked the things. Excuse me while I go take my phone off the charger because I don't want it to get overcharged to ruin the battery. But taking it slow, I will say that this game is really cool looking. Okay, so got a notification from Duolingo to do my Japanese lesson, because that's what I do. Excuse me. There we go. Excuse me while I just delete a text conversation from just a spam caller. But okay, so we have this set up, so we have to defend 7 turns, so basically holding them out is probably going to be the smartest thing. Hot bean juice, double X plus 1. Okay, so they're weapon levels, and I'm guessing that that's what those coins are for. But how to use them, I'm not exactly sure. And RB is just to cycle units. Now, why skips past him to go back? Garrick. Yeah, it's gonna take a while before I learn all these characters' names. Okay, so
I'm on it.
Elias is level 3. So let's move forward with Irving. and he can actually.
I'll take point.
Okay, 14. Short sword. Let's take. Yeah, let's do a Kodachi on this guy from here. Okay, so minimize that damage.
I guess.
And then we can have the thief come down and. Okay, so she has 10 health, so she can't. So the max she seems to be able to do is like a 7. So that's good to know.
How can I help?
Now, how much can you do max? So you can only do a 9 max. Your max is 10. So let's have you take this guy out. Decrease the enemy units as much as possible. Gained 1 tier 1 token. Didn't even realize they had that. So I don't even know how to use those tier 1 tokens. Okay. That'll be something to learn as I move forward in this game. Okay, so let's...
This should be fun.
Here, check. So you can get them down to 3. So let's do that. Wow, missed an 87. Good job, Garrick.
I'm on it.
Love ya. Ooh, what the heck is that? Chain? Lock the target in place for 1 turn. Oh, okay, no. Not about that. Okay, so you can do... like, an 8. Yeah, might as well.
I guess.
Okay. So we got 7, but their hit is like nothing. And then we got 9 times 2. Okay. So that's pretty nice. Cemetery for 1 turn, removing weapon bonuses. Okay, so that would be pretty nice. But let's... okay, so that's how we work. You have to go and select the thing. So chances are he wouldn't hit her even if attacked, so I'm going to instead focus on getting this guy down to there. Wow, that's a very well-clothed Sia based on based on her character art. Okay. And I'm gonna keep her out of harm's way for a little bit. Oh god, my headphones keep getting that stupid like, reconnection sound. But they're fully charged. Hit at a 63, he couldn't hit at an 87. Love it. Wow, I did 11. Okay. Okay. Healers are gonna have some work to do. Okay. Now, only on turn 2. So this is a mounted archer, so she has to move to the side or at least down. So let's have you attack this fellow.
You're making me look bad. I guess.
Wait. Come over here and heal
Fresh as a daisy.
you. And we can do a nice little cool.
you'd never ask.
Yeah, I'll do that. Guarantee a hit. Then he can come up and guarantee a hit with beam. Not do as much damage, but still the kill. And then I'll have him come over here. I guess that's 14. Damn. Wham. Okay. Good. This is positive, so only does 2 damage. 11. Okay, so that was an 11 once. Yep, that's fine. And he levels. So come on, give me a good level. Give me a good level.
What was I thinking?
Oh, come on, man. Well, at least he's getting strength. But I could really go for, like, some strength and speed, pal. Like, come on, man. Oh, that one did a 5. Didn't care for that. Okay, so Irving's going to have to be my next heal. I should probably also start kind of bringing my units back. Okay, so this is like a tier 2 unit? This is a witch hunter. Interesting.
Thought you'd never ask.
Okay, so let's go with a crossbow from there. I was hoping for a crit, but wasn't exactly counting on it. Okay. And what I want to do is I want to move him back, pull her back, get a heal on him. And pull him back. Yeah, do that so can't get surrounded. Yeah, we'll do that and see how it goes. Yep, missed. That's what I was hoping for. Good. Oh yeah, missed a 79. Awesome. And he also freaking killed him.
Really necessary?
Ooh, okay, I just realized that I'm getting money at the top right. Oh no, you hit me with a 39. Damn, you know, that's impressive. Man, 2 39s in a row? Boy! Okay, and that one went to the healer, so that's fine. And this time you miss a 75. Okay, I see how it is. Okay. So let's be smart about this. Let's go for broke and try and kill him. Okay, good. Because killing him is just a better option. Strength, speed, luck. Okay, you know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. I like it.
At your disposal.
I guess.
Now you can... we need to take us some of these archers. These guys don't seem to be moving. These guys are probably just like bonus kind of deals. Where it's just like, oh yeah, if you're really good, you can come down here and try and kill them.
Are you
But
sure?
as it currently is, I don't expect it to be all that important. Let's do... He's level 2, level 3, level 3, level 2. Okay, so let's pull her out. And she can just knife him. Do a little bit of damage.
I'm on it.
Pull him out. Do a little bit of damage. And
Let's do it.
he can come in here. And pop a couple forces. Hopefully crit on one of them. Nope. Okay, that's fine. He's at 18 out of 31. Let's take that. Take that nice guy right out of there. Received Aramore Oysters. And then pop a nice little heal on him.
We've got you.
She leveled up. That's good.
My
Okay,
hard work is
nice.
paying off.
+2 to health. Magic is good. I think that'll probably increase the heals. I will say I didn't like that auto went forward. Okay, so those archers dealing 7 to her. Or at least that one is, with whatever bow that he was deciding to use. Now, these 39s keep hitting, and that's not great. Oh. Yeah, this game is Fire Emblem inspired. Oop, well.
Guess my shift is over.
Sliced arm mastery reduced by 1. Guess my shift is over. Damn. That sucks. Not very effective. Ugh. If I had known all the archers were gonna go after her, then, So, I think one of the things in this game... So, it seemingly, like, brought down one of the stats, presumably permanently. Yeah, I think that was me basically overextending and being highly punished for it. Ugh. Yeah, let's do that. Just take you out. I'm just done with that. I'm done with the amount of units after. There we go. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Just tired of dealing with all these units. He can come over here. Just get to work on this guy. He's not in any danger of really being damaged. What even? Yeah, okay, so I was looking at that unit. Is there... Okay, so if I do that, I can check out the entire enemy range.
Are you sure?
Okay. So let's do that, get his health significantly down while not really taking very much on my end. So I will say that is one of the nice parts about this game in particular, where the there isn't like permadeath.
We've got you.
It's like the mastery system, I think, or some other way where basically every time you get taken out, you like lose stats or you lose effectiveness or something. Now I'm curious as to what decides if an enemy is going to focus on you, whether or not, because it doesn't seem to be damage based, otherwise they would be focusing on my healer. And I think that's the thing that really throws me off. So it's like I'm not able to accurately predict how much or like what these guys are going to try and do.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's come over here. Take Take out that guy. Get a nice free kill, basically. Some money.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
He's not going to be able to... These guys aren't going to be
Lead the
able
way.
to do much.
Together.
Are you sure?
Let's do that. And then... let's do 9. Damn. The spear guy's not great. Or his unit class is just not the best. He does not seem to really be able to do
How can I help?
much. Yeah, I'll whack this person a bit more. Then you can pull back and actually kill someone. Okay. Boom, leveled. Awesome.
One step at a time.
That's a good level. That's actually a damn good level. Increased 2 of like the best stats.
I'll take point.
And I'll just guarantee this kill. And then boom. You leveled up. I'm gonna get at least 4.
I've got a lot to learn.
Nice. So magic went up. I like that. Defense and fortitude are also good increases. And he can't do any damage. Ooh, they're gonna be hurting her a lot. There we go. Yeah, I want to get my first mounted unit already. It's like, I want to move across the field. Yeah, I think if I played it a bit differently, Sia probably could have made it through this map. That one was basically on me. Okay, Warbow, take this guy out. Bam. Okay, he can come in. And take this guy out. Okay. And then let's have you. Nope. Nope. Okay. You able to double hit anyone? No. Okay. So you're both level 4. So let's see if I can't. Yeah, this will do. I'll damage this one enough to the point
How can
where
I help?
she can kill him. So I can get a bit more XP on her. Because healing only gives some XP, it doesn't give nearly as much as a damage. And then I will do this. Which in turn will allow it so if she does get targeted, she might be able to take out that melee guy. But once again, I'm not exactly sure how people are targeted in this game. It seems rather odd. In other games, it's like, oh, you're a healer, then I'm going to target you. But in this one, it really just seems to be randomized. Like, it seems like if there's an enemy that has people in it, or if there's an enemy that can attack multiple units, it just randomly picks it. Like, I don't know what decides it, which is interesting to me. There, by the tavern. I'm glad to see you all in one piece. How did you fare? Splendidly. You may be surprised to learn this isn't the first time I've stepped out of a tavern and into a skirmish. Hardly. That was hairier than I expected. Yes, no fine academy or drunken brawl can fully prepare one for the perils of battle. Still, I was glad to have our new recruits with us, but they both held their own, except when Sia got taken out by like 8 archers, who kept hitting 39%. Based on the charred bandits, I'd assume one of them is an adept, or else an incredibly skilled mage. Like to ship me back to Nullius for purification, would you?
Not even.
That would spell the end for us both, I'm afraid. Some say it takes one to know one. Ah, suppose I shouldn't be surprised to find a fellow adept in an army. That's where our talents inspire the least superstition, I found, so long as you're standing under the right banner. Who are those guys anyway? Are those the Ormorans we were supposed to fight?
No.
Believe me, that would not have ended so quickly, or so neatly. Were we up against the forces in Aramor? No. Bandits, more likely. Huh, we've had our trouble with bandits in these past few months, but for the last week or so, things have been quiet. Maybe they were gearing up for something big like this? These bandits you speak of, do you know where their base of operations is? Not exactly, but I know where they used to ambush folks by the northeast crossroads. Had to patch a couple travelers up when they came through bleeding like a summer pig. That isn't an expression, Sia. That's just a day's trip north from here, correct? Just about. You don't look like you move too fast, though, so don't hoist me to the gallows if I'm off by now. Lincoln, the sun's already low in the sky, and Varric's not one to overlook a delay. We just recruited the town's best fighters. I won't leave them defenseless at the mercy of some ruffians. What about the other recruits?
I'll give the word.
I'll send them on ahead. If they at least make good time to sojourn, Varric might be more understanding. Let's be off. Best we reach their camp before they catch wind of what transpired here. I can tell you one thing. The townsfolk will be glad to be rid of these thugs. Okay. Lincoln seems to be a pretty honorable fellow. Chapter 3. Springing the Trap. Playtime. 35 minutes as of Chapter 2. In Duskwater, Lincoln and Bianca find enough willing recruits to fill their requirements. Irving and his friends are sent to escort one of the final recruits, Sia, as she gathers her things. While they wait in the inn, a fierce assault from bandits comes over the town. The 4 from Brookstead, along with the new friends Sia and Elias, hauled the bandits off from the inn. Now, they plan to follow the trail, to ambush the bandits on their own ground. This group had been troubling Duskwater for months, and, in Lincoln's eyes, there is no question that something must be done. Didn't they say it was by the northeast crossroads? But they went south. Okay, I guess, you know what, that makes sense. They went southwest, because the northeast crossroads is probably saying, go northeast to Duskwater. We'll need to make a camp for the night. No sense laying an ambush coming straight from a fight.
No kidding.
Couldn't agree more. I have some weapon maintenance that I need to take care of as well. Always rushing off to your next errand, Irving. I'm looking forward to kicking back and having a nice rest before we plunge into mortal peril again. I'll catch up with you. It won't take long to get my weapons situated. Irving, I'll be around if you need help. Garrick, don't come by my tent to pester me with useless questions.
Hardly.
Useless? Just because you don't see the use doesn't mean there isn't one. As your commanding officer, that's exactly what it means. I don't have the patience for it tonight. Oh, all right. I'll go pester Sierra Elias instead. You do that. You do that, fellow. Okay, so here is where we can do things. So we have units. Okay, so Lincoln is a cleric, Bianca is an adept. So it seems like they're saying an adept. Well, what is an adept? Let me look at their skills. Okay, cool. I have these units. I want to look at their skills. Okay, so I need to try and get Sia some kills, basically. Mastery's at 6. It's not bad. Okay, so all those, so trade and convoy, upgrades, tier 1 token required. Okay, so I have 2 tier 1 tokens. So that means I can upgrade 2 people, or 2 of them. So it could damage 5 to 6, accuracy 1 to 2. This can increase crit. This will increase damage, accuracy. Put Napoleon Complex to good use with this deadly blade. Some may laugh at the size of this blade, but will they continue doing so when they're impaled with it? A small curved sword, excellent for striking at weak points. A classic and common weapon, favored by those who prefer a powerful swing to a quick one. So I use Irving quite a bit. I think that I want... what are you buying? I think I'll do that. Tier 1. Okay, so now I have another Tier 1, so I could upgrade it further. But the weight actually goes up to 1, oddly enough. So another... So I feel... See, I find it odd that I can't up her heal. Now I want to use her a bit more. I think I'm going to save a token, just in case. Shop. Okay, so the shop seems to only be... Oh! Okay, so these are the permanent increases. Plus speed 2, plus 2 mastery. Okay, weapon token, and you can just buy weapon tokens. Okay. Okay, and that really, like, puts a change on the money. Okay. So inventory. Convoy. Okay, so this is it's gonna take a little bit of getting used to. So this is the weird part. So you pick person 1, and I'm guessing you're supposed to pick person 2, and then you're able to switch between them. But then when you want to do just convoy, you have to pick either the same person or... Okay, so you pick any person. Okay. So I think that could be simplified if they just made a convoy, like, character at the top. Because I was getting confused. HP, okay. 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 So, permanent 5 HP. I'm going to hold on to that until I find someone that needs 5 HP. Bonds. Got a whole lot of bonds to look at. Okay, Irving with essentially everyone. Okay, so here's where we're probably going to spend a lot of time. So, how's it going, Elias? You made a noble choice to serve your people, Elias. Interesting you should say that. I don't feel as though I had much of a choice at all. Was Lincoln's speech so compelling? No need to tell him I said that. But after everything I'd seen Sia through, I couldn't watch her get thrown to the dogs at the whim of some king. Ah, I understand. But yours is a different story, I imagine?
Yes.
Yes, it was a lifelong dream of mine to serve the crown, like my brother before me. I see. Have you been at this for a while, then?
Not quite.
Real combat? No, not any longer than you. Oh, that's promising news. I've trained, though, quite extensively, and Lincoln and Bianca are experienced themselves. We're likely in the best of hands as far as new recruits go. If that's true, that is a comfort.
Don't worry.
One thing I wouldn't do is intentionally lie to you about something like that, Elias. I'll trust your word on that. Okay. Garrick. See, Garrick, I did tell you we'd pass our trials. And with flying colors, too. Though I don't remember you mentioning anything about skipping a grade. Even your father was surprised by that. I will take some adjusting for him, relinquish your control over his little corner of the world. Well, don't think our early graduation excuses your deaths. Still owe me a meal and a cold drink at King's Cornucopia. I'm genuinely unsure if you're saying that because you're a man of your word, or exceedingly cheap. Are those mutually exclusive? It doesn't seem like it.
A joke.
King's Cornucopia. That place is so garish. Couldn't you have chosen, I don't know, literally anywhere else? You just don't want to see Claudia again. Yes, and I'm sure you find it quite amusing to watch me order a drink with my eyes fixed on my feet. I didn't say that. No, but you were thinking it. Claudia. Suppose she'll be staying behind in Brookstead after all. Business will be down. Do hope she fares all right. Sounds like you're learning to show a little empathy.
Hardly.
Rest assured, I'm as incapable of that as ever. Garrick, the cold-blooded sharpshooter, could hardly say it without trembling. That's me. You know, with all the chaos of our hasty recruitment, I'm quite glad we ended up in the same battle group. I'd die of boredom otherwise. Now, at least I'll get to die of something interesting. But not anytime soon, if I can help it. And let's hope you can, my friend. Wouldn't be the first time I've saved your life. Careful now. That's a river that runs both ways. I wasn't aware rivers did that. This one does. You've come a long way since I last stumbled into you and Marin in the sparring fields. Well done, Alden. Thanks! I've been training a lot. I'm sure you have. There's no shortcut to excellence. Well, you can always get lucky.
It's not that
And you can just as easily get unlucky. It's better not to rely on luck.
Are you sure?
Seems to work alright for Garrick. Yeah, if you believe that. But trust me, it doesn't work as well as it seems. We definitely got lucky getting assigned to Sterling like that.
No kidding.
I'm with you there. That was unexpected. So he didn't even tell you he was coming? No. I was completely surprised. It's a shame he couldn't stay with us longer. Yeah, I can't believe we actually beat him. There should be some kind of award for that.
Not quite.
Well, we had an advantage in numbers, don't forget. What about all the other challengers?
Sterling.
They were hardly comparable to Sterling. I guess that's true. Besides, I'm sure he had to suspend all of his non-lethal tactics. It's probably all he was learning in the army. So you don't think I could have beaten him? You mean if it were just the two of you?
Yep.
Yeah, just us. Alden, I'll never accuse you of setting unambitious goals. With some more training, possibly. Perhaps you could have beaten him. I'll keep at it until I'm strong enough to make history myself. Can't go wrong with that. Dude, Alden, he is a chipper lad. I like him. This is all so strange, Irving. Every time I think back to last days in Brookstead, it feels like a dream. I feel like it should be our or it should be our or my. I'm a bit surprised to hear you say that. Between the four of us, at least you were expecting to graduate.
I don't know.
Yes, but not like this. I've never seen Master Galen that distraught before. He's usually so composed, like he's perfectly in control. That's the nature of war. It strips even the powerful of their control. Galen knows that best of all. He's the one who taught it to us in the first place. I think he's learning the lesson again himself. That may be. At least I don't have to wait another year for you and Garrick to catch up to me. And I know you've been eager to get out there ever since you enrolled. Seems like you're getting your wish.
No kidding.
I'm definitely looking forward to stepping onto the stage and making an actual impact. I've spent my entire life up to now in the audience. That's called having a childhood, Irving. Well, I guess some people are just born to do certain things. I'm grateful for the chance to live out my calling.
It'll be all right.
I know you'll make the Academy proud. And your family. Though I'll admit, your brother sets the bar pretty high. All the more reason not to take my eyes off it for a moment. Ambition has its place. Don't forget. It doesn't hurt to take a look at your surroundings now and then. As long as it doesn't slow me down. I think you could afford to slow down a little. By my standards, I'm still not moving fast enough.
You really think so?
Oh well. Maybe you'll understand what I mean. Someday. When I'm your age, perhaps? So, in about a year? You might be surprised, Irving. A lot can happen in a year. I mean, yeah, like a war. You should be very proud of your patriotism, Sia. Huh? What do you mean? You seem quite eager to enlist. I was the same way when I joined the academy. I'm eager to get out of Duskwater, I can tell you that. Really? I didn't see anything wrong with it. And you were there how long? Maybe a couple of hours? Yeah, and you were already attacked by bandits. We were. That happens often, then. Not usually, but when it's not bandits, it's something else. And you know what Duskwater never is? What's that? A tourist destination?
No kidding.
Ah, I see. With the exception of recruitment tours, of course. That's right. When a war gets desperate enough, the Crown reaches its hand into Duskwater. Well, you've certainly put it behind you now. The road ahead promises both change and challenge.
Bye by me.
I like a good challenge. Then you'll be good to have around. I always am. At least she is confident. Okay. It's probably just my controller, but sometimes it, like, skips two people. It feels. So we have Elias, Marion, and Sia. Okay, so Elias and Marion. What's going on here? Hey, Elias, what have you got there? Oh, hi, Marion. I'm just whittling. It's something simple for my hands while I think. Can't say I would call what you're doing there simple, but I guess that's beside the point. What's on your mind? Curious mind? Not much these days. But so at home in Duskwater, I think it's just taking me some time to adjust. Well, Where were you before Duskwater? A lot of places. Too many places, if you ask me. Okay, let's take it simple then. Where were you staying just before you stayed in Duskwater? Everhearth, with the Voidmaw dwarves. Did you like it there? Were you happy? I was. Truth be told, it was the happiest I've ever been.
Really?
How come? I learned to craft armor and weapons. They taught me their traditions and trade, all in exchange for nothing. A strange people, to be sure, but some of the best I'd ever known. It was there I learned to whittle, actually. Taught me how to stay happy with little. I learned there that the family that you make can be just as loving as your own blood kin. That's beautiful. I'm sorry, I don't mean to pry. You just look like you needed to let some steam out.
Sure thing.
No, I don't mind at all. You're a good listener. Do you always spend your time letting near strangers vent to you? Surprisingly enough, no. I'm really more of a private person, but I hate to see people stuck in their own head. Then you have a gift, really. I've met too many people that don't even care to notice, much less do something about it. You're too kind. I would say that honor belongs with you. Right over to the exact opposite end of the spectrum of female. Here we are, Eli, on a grand adventure together like I always said we would be. First, your version of always has a rather short definition. Second, this grand adventure came on a whim of yours, like everything else we do. Okay, let's do what you want to do then, if this is such a burden. Let me think about that. Maybe it would help if we weren't dedicated to a cause from which we might be executed for abandoning.
Bummer.
See? No good ideas, ever. That's why I make the decisions on what we do. I think that's probably a massive oversimplification, but we can roll with it if you want.
This is fun.
Yay, I get what I want. Was it ever in question? Of course not. Really though. If you want to dodge out and make a run for Carmont, I'm all in. I don't want to drag you into something you're uncomfortable with. No, give it up, it's fine. Just wish we had discussed it beforehand. Well, next time I feel like I'm going to make a ridiculous, compulsive decision, do you think I should ask you first? You can be my emotional touchstone. Do I think you should ask me first? Do you ever listen to yourself? You're just ridiculous.
Come on.
So that's a yes, right? Yes. Of course I think that. Maybe then we wouldn't be stuck fighting in an unjust war for a nation we care nothing for. Hey now, watch the use of we here. I grew up in Delia. You grew up in Duskwater. The king of Delia never gave the slightest riff for you, your family, or your town. Well, pardon me for sticking by centuries-old cultural traditions of identifying with the place I live. That's a very complex string of words that Sia's putting out. Very funny. Okay. A whole bunch of C ranks. And then Garrick, with Alden, Marin, and Sia. Hello, man. Hope you're feeling good about that trial. I think we just might have set a record after all. You really think so? It's possible. I'm sure he wouldn't admit it, but from the look on his face, I'd wager he managed to impress my father, too. That's more than I can say for myself.
Wow.
Headmaster Galen? Wow. Yep, Headmaster Galen. So it sounds weird when people say that. Why? Because to you he's just Dad? Sure, let's run with that. Does he act differently at home than he does at the academy? Yes, quite. I thought he probably had a soft side. He's much worse. Oh.
Well, what
Nevertheless, you managed to narrowly escape his clutches. Bit of an early graduation for you. I definitely wasn't expecting that. Yes, well, life's full of surprises. Good for you to learn that lesson early. I think Headmaster Galen used to say something like that. Yeah, the one who is always prepared is never taken by surprise. Gods, I hope I'm not starting to sound like him. That is a rather convincing Galen impression, though, Alden. Terrifyingly so, in fact. Thanks! Mayor. Garrick, hello. Everything's been happening so fast, I don't think I've had the chance to thank you for helping me with my trials.
You're really
No need.
something.
It was a privilege to see things through to the end for you.
Come on.
Not just for me, for all of us. And not even really the end, just the start of a new beginning. That's why they call it commencement. I always wondered about that.
Really?
Really? No, I never gave it a second thought. Oh, Garrick. I'm sure you're a bit anxious about Alden. He's quite young, after all. That's not even the half of it. At least he'll be close where I can keep an eye on him. He'll be in good hands then. And if his performance at your trial was any indication, he definitely shows promise. He's very gifted, that's for sure. He just needs some direction. Well, I usually provide that whether your recipients want it or not. Am I really that bossy? Not with most people, no. Just with you. A bit, perhaps.
It'll be alright.
Yeah, well, maybe you could use it. Ever give that a second thought?
Hardly.
Can't say I have. I'm liking these interactions. They're very lighthearted and I enjoy it. So you're the one who knows how to have fun around here, eh? You could say that, although count me out if your definition of fun is enlisting in the army on a whim.
Bummer.
Boo! Really? You can't act like this is the most fun you've ever had.
Can you not?
Who let this guy on stage? Boo! What do you expect? You pull my arm and I tell you a funny joke? I'm trying to relax here. Come here then. I'm gonna pull your arm. That wasn't an invitation, see ya. I go places I'm not invited all the time. It's fun. Guess that's one thing we have in common. Maybe let's keep it at one, huh? Alright, spill the beans, mister. Why are you so hesitant to be friends with me? Have you considered that you're just not as fun as you think you are? Nope, you're hiding something, and I want to know what it is. Tell me. Oh, jeez, is that Lincoln telling us we need to get going? A shame. I was really enjoying this conversation. Hold it right there. Tell me. Does it not bother you that everyone expects us to be friends? I don't want everyone to just think of me as the carefree one.
Really?
No, it doesn't bother me. Maybe you should do less worrying about what other people think, more scheming with me on how to liven this retinue up. Good luck getting Lincoln to experience emotion. Think it's out of my range. Oh, we'll get him all right. I have a plan. Okay. And then these two. Alden, come here. Your hat's falling off. Just leave it alone. There, that's better. Happy now?
Alden?
Don't be rude. Are you hungry? Did you pack enough beans? I'm fine, Marin. Really, you're so fussy sometimes. I know, I'm sorry. Just that all of this must be so new for you.
No.
Training for this was the whole point of the academy. But you were supposed to have 3 more years to do it. Oh, I'm sure you miss your friends terribly. They were all recruited too. That's right. I almost forgot about that. At least this way we get to stay together. Very true. I was worried what you might get up to without me stopping you from setting all the buildings aflame. Marin, you're doing it again. Sorry, I just worried about you, Alden. We're facing all kinds of new dangers every day. Which reminds me, stay close to me in battle, alright? If anything goes wrong, I can heal you. But if you go too far, I can't guarantee you'll be safe. Alden, did you hear what I said? Yes, Marin. Stay close to you in battle. Alright. Good. Yes, mother! And Sia... Ah, damn, I was hoping Sia would have a thing with Lincoln. God, Lincoln's level 9. Jeez, dude. Okay, I'm gonna try and not use these guys as much as possible. Okay, I'm actually gonna go to the shop and buy a tier 1 token. Because I want to have at least 2 people with level 1s. Oh, interesting. So it goes to level 1 and then it becomes a new weapon. You can, not sure if you can't see my cursor, but you can see below there, next upgrade, it becomes the Gladius. It's not like short sword plus 2. Okay, so that explains why it like gains a weight, because it's an entirely different weapon. I'm still trying to get used to, because like I feel like, oh, each one of these is like a different menu, which is why I keep going out of it. I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to... God, the warbow has an accuracy of 2. What do I want to do? God damn it, I keep doing it. You're not level enough to really do much. I don't know. Balance. Okay, so power, finesse, focus, and balance. So it seems to be high strength, low accuracy, mid strength, high crit. Low strength, high accuracy, and then kind of the mix. So that's what they all seem to be. I will... See, all of his stuff is pretty damn weak. That's the kind of annoying part. LES's stuff. Like, look at this. Like, damage 4, damage 4, damage 3. Right? Like, This upgrades it to 6, but none of the other stuff goes up. This goes up to 5, but accuracy also goes up. This goes to 5, and nothing else goes up. So it almost feels like these spear guys are just better at, are probably going to be better the higher they go. Let's, you know, I need him to do a bit more damage, so I am gonna upgrade the Volg. And the next one goes to Voshard, where, yeah. So it seems like getting it up to a new weapon is the, like, best thing. And chances are when you get up to that next tier weapon, that's when it requires 2 tokens instead. I am, like, honestly, I'm almost tempted to just, like, upgrade his thing all the way up to Gladius right now, but I'm not going to. So how much time did I use? Like 20 minutes going through that. Okay, so let's advance. Magic Kid's boots are really curved up. Just up ahead here. This is it. Positions, everyone. Let's make short work of these criminals. Just a moment, darling. I'm out of breath. Maybe if you'd listen to me instead of stuffing your face full of biscuits at the palace. It's not the biscuits, dear, I assure you. It's all this gold. Couldn't those bankers have spared us an ass or two? Or perhaps a few bodyguards to protect it? Much too miserly for that. Besides, the king keeps these roads in good shape for travelers like us. If travelers like you have any mind to leave in good shape, you'd best be handing over your valuables, nice and easy. I'd like to take a look at this gold. Okay, so they sent out those two to be decoys, saying, oh my god, we got all this money!
Really?
Take a look at this, lowlife. If it's a fight you want, you'll have it. I reckon the other prisoners could use a bit of company. Okay, so I'm going to try and use Lincoln and Bianca as little as possible in this map, and only kind of use them to support other people. Or at least weaken. Defeat as many bandits as you can before they scatter and regroup. Okay, so what is the route for 9 turns? Okay. Interesting. So Benny is a slayer. Okay. So, do these units with, like, special things in, like, the top right-hand corner, do they give you, like, a token when you defeat them? Is that the deal? Because he's carrying a tier 1 token. Okay, okay, so some of these guys, they now have upgraded weapons. Makes me wonder if I'm supposed to... Okay, that's fine. Tips... Nope. Okay. So, allies within 2 tiles gain plus 8% power. Vindication, magic increased by 20% of strength. Has a small independent crit chance. Okay, well, let's... 3, 2... So let's come over here. Tag this guy with some... Actually, let's check. How much can you do right now? At best, you can do 10. So I need to get him within 10 of his life. Okay, let's try 79. Okay, well, got unlucky. And that's a cleric. Yep. Oh god. Fun, fun, fun.
At your disposal.
Let's do that. Guaranteed hit. And I didn't know he was gonna double, which kind of sucks.
What'll it be?
Let's go for the 99. 9 damage. There we go.
Woo! Bam!
Yeah, take that. Gain 1 tier 1 token. Good. Only 1 attack. But also only has a 55% chance to hit. So, maybe I'll get lucky. I didn't. Okay, so that's... I don't like that. It seems like it just doesn't give you... Like, when you attack and you get double, you get notified. But if you're not the attacker, then you just seemingly don't. That is... not great. Okay. So that's arguably worse
Nice to see you on your
than
feet.
could have asked for. Unless they're not, and it's just the type of attack that they're doing, and it... Because, like, that's 3 and it's each 2. Yeah, I really wish they would notify whether or not something was a... Okay, so it does seem to just be... Okay. That was my bad. So it is just that amount, but depending on their attack, it might split up the damage seemingly accordingly to, like, their hit type, essentially. Okay. So let's see if you can't take down this guy. 9 times 2 with a 39% chance, or 87 to one-shot him.
How can I help?
No. Okay, so
This
let's
should be fun.
pull you over here. 8 times 2. Boom, boom. Good. Now maybe you can just take him. I mean, this is in a bit more of a safe position as well. So, you know, that's what I'll do. It's a safer position for me. Okay, good. He dodged it. That's what I wanted. Safer position, because not going to be out in, like, the middle of nowhere. Strength deck. Okay, good. So she got back the mastery she lost from getting KO'd. So that's good. Okay.
Lead the way.
So do let's do that, because he might get a crit on one of these. He didn't, but that's fine. And then she can
Lead the
come
way.
up and get this kill. Bam! Just fucking thump him. Come up, get the kill. That's another unit gone.
No.
Okay, now that's... I'm getting some bad levels. These are not forgiving levels that they're throwing at me. Okay, so he's strong, but doesn't exactly have the best hit. So that's what that is. Yeah, let's try for a longsword. Good. Take him out. Good, leveled up. Come on, give me some strength. Okay, Dex Mass Speed, I'll take that. Speed is also good. Speed is good. I don't want... So, 6 health missing. Okay, Okay, so you're gonna have to double tap. You're gonna have... Yeah, okay. Okay.
I'm on it.
Attack. So you actually can't kill this guy. So instead of that, you know what I'll do? I'll do a chain. I'll chain him, force him to stay.
Right away.
That way he can't get another guy in here. And then I'll heal you.
Let you fall.
Yeah, knew that was coming. But that one was highly expected and acceptable. Dodge 47. Good. Okay. Good. Good. See, the thing is, right, like, in other games, they would have attacked my healer. This game, it seems like they go for the strongest person. It's so weird. Okay. That would bring me to, like, 10.
I'll take point.
So 79 is the highest I'm getting. But it's 79 is like almost 80. I consider that an alright hit percentage. Let's move you out of the way. Have you come up here? Nope.
At your disposal.
Almost do it.
At your disposal.
That's fine. Do that. Tag you. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna need to heal him. Yeah, just heal
When
him
you're ready,
straight out.
follow me.
Like, there's nothing else I really can do about that. Okay, and then just tag him with that 95%.
Be careful. I won't
Ah,
lose you.
good. I love that KO. Then these fellows. How much you thinking of doing? 11,100. Yep. Take that out, please.
Be careful. I won't lose
Okay. Strength up, dex up, mastery up. Okay. That's not bad at all.
Lead the way.
Heal.
Stay with me.
Good. Wait. Okay, interesting. So if I wanted to, I probably could just wait here. Okay, so that's like a cavalry-looking fella. With like some archery stuff. It's like, well, do I want to come down and try and deal with all these guys? The answer is
Right away.
yes.
I'll
I
take
do.
point.
I'll plop him down. Plop him down.
At your disposal.
You can come down. Do that.
How can I help?
You can come down, heal.
Stay with me. I guess.
This should be fun.
Then you can kind of stay in the middle back. Have you there.
I guess.
Is it like you that has? Yeah, these guys range. Okay, so it's just that axe guy. So I'm confident in my axe person's abilities, but I do want to move her up there as well. Have those two kind of be the fielding ground. Oh, those were bow people. That's... I thought it was an axe person. The axe person was the below that one. Okay. Gonna need to do a hot heal on that one. Okay, good. I'm glad you missed that. Much appreciated. Oh, sure. You hit your 87. Okay. Going to need to
I'll take point.
pop some cool Helios. Or here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send this fellow up. Friggin' tag this asshole in the buttocks with my short sword. Then come over. What is haste? Grant the target +1 move for a turn? That's not bad. 20 could just straight up take him out. 79% chance. Oh yeah, but I need to. Okay, let's do that. Be nice about it. Give me a nice cool level.
I've got a lot to learn.
Okay, good. So speed, magic, HP. Like to see that. Those are
Lead the way.
desirable things. Critical.
Just another cur.
Super effective. Bam. Soulfire and critical. Nice. Man, I was not expecting my first critical to be with
All
Elias.
trails.
Ugh. That sucks, dude. You need strength. Ugh. Dude, man. Let's get your HP back up to where it was prior to that fight. Okay. Here is what I'll do. I will block up this path a little bit. So this will bring me down to 18, and those two will do that. And ooh, but that... Because... Okay. So...
Thought you'd never ask.
You can move here and basically take the bowman out. But the issue at that point... is I want Chris to get this kill.
This should be fun.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna move her here and just wait. Doing that because now these guys are trapped up here, and they're not gonna be able to do enough damage to me to kill.
Thought you'd never ask.
And I can move him up here to come in here and tag him for a cool 14, which puts him in kill range. Then I can just do this, guarantee the kill with a 100.
Little warning next time.
Get a level. Hope I get some speed and strength. Okay, I got a lot of things. Didn't get strength, but I got essentially everything else. And then I can have him come up and heal her to full. So Mr. Bow Person will be a lot less effective. Boom. Come on, give me a second one. Nope. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. For once, it worked as I figured. 9, and then another 9? Yes. Yeah, I can use Bianca as a good weakener kind of unit, which is a blessing because she's very good at weakening units for others to come in and get the kill.
That settles that.
Ah. Okay. So I need to kill this guy. So let's do knife ×2, take this guy out. You're going up. Good. would like to heal you again. You're not. You're at half health. You're lower. These guys probably aren't going to hit you for that much. But this way, at least I can guarantee that only one of them will be able to attack you at any one point. So I'll do that. Okay, miss a 91. Okay. So that... I'm fine with that, only because it was a mutual miss.
How can I help?
Okay, so let's come up here. Heal you back
You're
up to
ready.
full.
Follow me. At your disposal.
Then I can
This should be
come over
fun.
here. 11 and 11. Take you out with Garrick.
That settles that.
And then I can come over here and take you out with Alden. See, I will say I do like this immediate 4-weapon and no durability system. Although I will say it does make it seem... See, having no durability is a nice thing.
In position.
I feel like people got some decent experience with that in Breath of the Wild. But one of the things that I will say about durability systems is they make you value your weapons more, and durability systems allow it to be a bit more easy in, like, this weapon is just straight up better. Like, in Fire Emblem, a steel sword is just better than an iron sword. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. It is just better. So it makes it a lot easier to value your weapons. Whereas in this, it's like, it's hard to differentiate the difference between a couple of the weapons. Like, having a high crit weapon in most options, like this. Like, we got a knife doing 11, Basilar doing 12, and that's the difference between, like, a crit weapon and a damage weapon, or an accuracy weapon and a damage weapon. Or no, this is the focus weapon. So damage, crit, it's like 1 less damage, higher crit. But then the focus is a few 4 less damage, less crit. But then, like, the difference between balance and focus is so minuscule, I feel. But regardless, I'm gonna come over here and heal you
Nice to see you on your feet.
or anything.
I'll take point. Thought you'd never ask.
Then I will let you do that. So what I could do is I need to see how much damage I can do to you. Okay, so I can't kill you. So what if I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should come down there and do that. Okay. So, what's the lowest level? Okay, so lowest is 4. So let's actually. What do I want to do? Yeah, let's do this. Just take him out. Take him out.
It was not their day.
Get almost the level. Then have you come down. And he has a very small hit chance. Good. Okay.
At your disposal.
And Elias can come down and take him out. Get him a much needed
Leave some for me.
kill. I don't think it feels like he hasn't gotten a kill
Let's do it.
in this entire map. Okay, he can come down, and he's not going to be able to kill anyone, so I'll let him damage him. Nice miss. So he can come down here and take this guy out with some beam! The Beam Meister! And then we can come down here and heal this guy. I'm not sure how many more turns we have to kill enemies. I do like this structure where it's like, okay, we have a set number of turns, but your goal here is to just kill things. You're not trying to defend a point. They're not assaulting you. It is just, here is, yeah, route for 9 turns. It is just, here is a maximum number. Okay, so I'm gonna move some people down.
Thought you'd never ask.
In hopes of killing things better. Okay, so he leveled up to 6.
Lead the way.
I'm on it.
Okay, let's have him come down here, tag this guy in the bum. Okay, so we just killed him. That's fine. Honestly, I'm not going to complain. Gained 1 tier 1 token. That's cool. Makes it a bit easier now because I can just focus on moving everyone down.
Right away.
Let's come in here, heal him, get him up to max. Wait.
Let's do it.
Wait. Ooh, what was phase? I never bothered looking at each of their things. Okay, missed. Tag him for 9. Good. Phase. Phase the target across to the opposite tile. Interesting. Okay, so what is... doing 11... Oh, your accuracy is shit. Okay, so let's... So 16 down to 16.
In position. In position.
Okay, so if I could... You can get him down to... Okay. 6, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 6. Okay. So I would like it if either Alden or Garrick or even Sia got the kill. So let's do this. 1. I will say this is a cool like design, axe and torch. Really, it does scream like bandit. Okay, so Sia can come down. How much would you... Sia could get him. I honestly really like Sia. Like, I think her character design is cool. And, like, the Dex characters that are always, like, they're fast have always been attractive to me. So let's... Okay, so I'm not going to be able to kill this guy with Alden. In fact, he's probably going to dodge it. But I'm going to... Yeah, okay, that's fine. Because I'm just trying to kill things.
I guess.
No. Let's come down here. Kill this guy real quick. Wow, you hit at a 19. I'm getting some shit rolls, man. I received a raw egg. Strength, fortitude, dex, mastery, speed. Nice. Give me them. Give me that speed! Okay. So, what is your physical hit chance? It is low. It is low. But you probably only need to heal, like, 1 guy. So let's come down here, see if I can't... Yeah, there we go. Let's kill him with Garrick. Get a level. That's good. Strength, dex, mastery, luck. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. It's not bad at all.
I'll take point.
And then I'll let him kind of come over here and just take some hits. Garrett, come down here, heal Sia. Level up, as we expected. Magic went up. Okay. Magic and strength. So that'll let her at least hurt things a little bit more.
At your disposal.
As well as heal a little bit more, which is desirable. Okay. Enemy phase, they'll come and attack Mr. Irving a couple times. Okay, so he's still not fast enough to double attack these units. It's weird, because there seem to be some, like, edge artifacting whenever the thing goes into combat. Defense 4-2 Dex. Okay, it's not bad. 10 wrap for 9 turns. Yo, can we stay? Stage clear. Okay, I got 3 tier 1 tokens, so that's good. That's actually really good. Elias. Okay, so it does. Huh. So what makes someone the MVP? Because it's not damage dealt, because Bianca did more damage. It's not kills, because Sia got more kills. It's not hits. Maybe crits? Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. This is interesting. All I know is I'm having a real great time with this. This is exactly what I want. I'm finding little nitpicks here and there, right? Like, in things. But those are things that could probably easily be patched in. Because, right, like, the game came out yesterday. So, I mean, everything with a grain of salt. And I do think that that's one advantage that I think I'll probably have streaming this. Where the time between me playing one game twice, so long as I'm not forcing myself to play it every stream like Cold Steel 4, is a lot longer. So a newly released game like this, where it's getting like a lot of attention, will more likely have like fixer-upper patches in between my streams. So that's nice. Look here. This one seems to have been carrying a map of some kind. Yes. It's got a couple of ambush sites marked. Several paths leading back to a place called Drakenweld Manor. What kind of amateur crime lord lets their henchmen run about with a map of their secret hideout? It's rather crudely drawn. Wouldn't be surprised if the bloke made it himself. Well, let's hope he was a better cartographer than Bandit. Tell me, Elias, do you know anything of this place? Not specifically. The Drakenwald family was once quite influential in Duskwater, and partly responsible for its founding as a mining town. It's just over the hill there. What happened to them? It always does. One bad air and a whole lot of empty coffers. If it's truly a noble manor, it'll be well fortified. I suggest taking the afternoon to prepare. The cover of night might be just the advantage we need. Good man. It's refreshing to be among professionals. Your training serves you well. At least all those drills wiping windows are finally starting to make sense. Speak for yourself. Chapter 4. Treasure Unknown. Save. It's a treasure unknown, treasure unknown. I do like how there's just a gargoyle hunching over the throne. That doesn't look evil. After successfully ambushing the bandits, the party discovers the location of the bandit stronghold. They plan to take the night to prepare for a full assault. Drakenweld Manor, a dilapidated noble estate in the forest, has become home to a hive of brigands. Having heard mention of prisoners, the party agrees to make the safety of any captive their top priority. Okay, so there's going to be captives here, so I'm going to have to be careful about that. And I still have these units, which is fine, but my units are starting to get a bit more evened out, which is nice. I'm going to have to make sure... He's at 73 XP, so he's pretty darn close. But I'm going to have to make sure I try and get Alden a bit more XP in this next place. Let's go to inventory. We got all that nice stuff. He's empty, but he's a healer. So upgrades. So I got 3 token 1 upgrades. So I probably want to upgrade something on my boy here. The question is, like, I don't use him a lot. Or when I do, it's like I can't think of what I want to upgrade on him. But I am using Sia a lot. I wish it told me how much I used each of these weapons. I do seem to use the knife quite often. I seem to be going more towards the more balanced tier. I over the other ones. You know, I'll just get this up to Dirk. Okay, now it requires a tier 2 token. So, just getting that out of the way. So... You know what, I'll just upgrade that to Gladius. And then crit goes up to 10. Damn. And what you do with this blade will echo through eternity. And then, you know what I'll do? I will come over here and buy 3 tier 1 tokens. So I can go to Garrick and upgrade... honestly, his balanced one isn't great. like he gets all the upgrades, but this one is high accuracy and I like it. Like, this short bow is probably, like, damn good. But, well, actually, you know what this one is? This is the short bow. This is the fast weapon. That's why. One smooth motion, no hesitation. Usable by even the imps of the world. Ugh. Okay. You know what, I'm gonna start building his short bow. 'Cause I think that's what's holding it back. Do that. And then I will upgrade Alden and I'll upgrade it. Yeah, honestly, it seems like balanced is just the way to go. for at least for the way I play. Right? Like I like consistent good damage. The closer I can get that hit to 99 while also doing decent damage is important. Okay, so Lincoln, Bianca, Irving, Garrick. So, what do you make of these kids? The Academy has trained them well, but they lack experience. A little time in the field will make seasoned soldiers out of them. Or seasoned mincemeat. You know, I really wish you wouldn't say things like that. It's not good for morale. I know, it's just, they're all so young. You were young too when you enlisted.
Huh?
I'd like to think I'm still young, thank you very much. Yes, of course, I only meant... I know what you meant. Well, didn't soldiering provide you with a better life?
Definitely.
Sure, but the bar was low. A whole lot of exciting things waiting for an adept in Nuleus. Nothing pleasant, anyway.
Indeed.
I suppose that's true.
Ugh.
I just can't believe Varric would stoop to something like this. He must be seriously desperate. These are trying times, Bianca. It'll be hard decisions like Varric's that bring us victory. If we live to see the end of this. We will. You seem rather certain. It's just a feeling I've got. Try sharing that with the troops. I can't promise anything, but they might find it more inspiring than your comments about minced meat. Yeah, they might. Well, are you saying people don't like minced meat? Oh, her and Sia. Interesting. What's up, Captain? I'm not your captain, Sia. Sure you are. You give us orders and we follow them to the word like dutiful little soldiers. Captain, meet underling. Please tell me that isn't what I'm imprinting on you. Well, that depends. Are you going to make me fight in the next battle? Of course. You don't join an army to just not contribute. Wait, I'm hearing something. Be quiet. That's it. It's the sound of you lording your captainship over your underling Sia. Very funny. We need you. You know that. Never seen a country gal with so much fighting spirit since... Well, probably myself, I guess. Country gal? You don't know the first thing about country gals. You think I'm sitting out here farming and having a hard time reading? Farming? No. Hard time reading? Maybe. Alright, you've got me there. But still, didn't you grow up in some fancy dye shop in Sojourn? Actually, that was only the latter portion of my childhood. And only because my older brother took up extremely dangerous work that paid well enough for all of us to move.
Oh, come on.
Okay, spit it out then. Where'd you live before? Small town down south. Kirch. Because that A is capitalized, I believe the comma after Kirch should be a period. Although my parents were originally from Carmont. Gee, all this talk of traveling is wearing me out. Got generations of my family all sitting in bustling little Duskwater.
Who would have thought?
What an incredible thing. Such a big world out here to just never leave your hamlet. Hamlet? Who do you think you are? You're captain, apparently. Raina didn't recruit. Okay, now you're digging a grave for yourself, recruit. Just joking around. All the commanding business is more Lincoln's deal. I find it's better to lead from the lines. I like that about you, a woman of action like myself. The world is our oyster. Have you ever had an oyster? Can't imagine they would last well on the way to Duskwater.
Bummer.
Low blow. I don't want to talk about it. I've had oysters. They've all given me sickness. Although I do find that funny how I believe when she's recruited, she has oysters. In fact, I think she still has the oysters. Yeah, she still has the Aramore oysters. That's funny. Okay. Let me drink some water. Wow. You know what I haven't done? I haven't posted some dabs in chat. Nor have I
Yay! That turned out great!
done the obligatory but non-obligatory Tella. Options. Yeah, these are all fine. Resume. Advance! Not a bad spot. After a little remodel, some interior decorating, I can see the charm of this place. Well, no use knocking, I suppose. We should be careful. First bandit mentioned prisoners. We don't want this to turn into a game of chicken feathering hostages. Chicken featuring hostages. Speak for yourself. I'm rather fond of chicken. You may have noticed we're short on hostages, see ya? The sooner we ensure their safety, the better. Maybe if we're lucky, they'll help us fight our way to the leader. Right. Traumatized prisoners are going to be in any shape to fight. Doesn't sound even remotely likely. Hey, it happens in all the stories I read. Could happen here.
Together.
Well, let's hope we're in one of those kinds of stories then. Let's do this. I think we are. I think we are in a story. But I do want to check. Objective: rescue the prisoners and defeat the leader of the bandits. This chapter doesn't have a term limit. You will receive more gold the faster you complete chapters. Okay, so you get bonus gold for completing stuff, but that does not necessitate things. So these guys seem to be like the heavy guys, so magic is probably pretty darn good on them. Okay, and I guess I just moved someone near here to interact with them. Interact with whatever thing it be. Including interacting with those. Oh, dude, look at this pilot chest. Moylan! Hey, my name is Moylan. I ain't a magic man. Okay, so that was a tier 2. So do these guys tier 1 tokens? Okay. Okay, so I'm still in the tier 1 territory, of course. Okay, so let's look at this. We got Garrett, so we got things. So let's come over here, check this damage out. Okay, recurve can do 10 in 2 with 100. Okay, so that's not bad. How are you looking? You do pretty good, but the hit is still annoyingly high on you. How does magic work on you fellows? Magic is very good on you. Okay. So there's heavies. Okay, so the right side seems to have more heavies. So I'm gonna have him, Alden, be the range on them. Whereas the other side, maybe not as much. So let's see if I can't. So how much did Alden basically say he could do? He could do 22. So that's good. Okay. So 6, 6, 5. Okay, so let's duelist and thief. 17. Yeah, let's tag you for that. See, just take them out. Okay. Now let's see you come over here because she probably has a high hit chance with everything. Can do quite a bit of damage to you, but level 5, level 6. Okay, so let's have him be. Ooh, he doesn't do much, but he also doesn't take much. But you can't get him down to 22, which is what I need him to. But she can, while also taking less damage. So let's just do spear. 1. He is so chunky. Boom, boom. Okay. Did that. Yeah, let's not have him be anywhere near a place that could damage him. Bam. Bam. Take him out. Get a level. Get at least 4 stats. Magic went up. Speed went up. That's good. That's what I like to see. HP went up by 2, which is even better.
At your disposal.
Let's... How do you do? You don't take much damage, but you also don't give much. But that is honestly acceptable. So let's... Okay, so let's check you out. How do you do against these fellows? So you can really do 13, but you would take 8. And you would do 14, but you would potentially take 16.
Lead the way.
How about you? How would you do? You would take like 9 and not deal anything. Okay, so you're gonna be on this side helping you. How about you? How do you do? Dealing 7, taking 8. Okay. Okay. Let's... I'll have her be an assistant on this side. In terms of damage and... okay, 91 and 5. I can accept that. Yep. Perfectly acceptable trade.
At your disposal.
Okay, so these guys and this guy's an Arcanus. Do force. Okay, so anyone moving into here would be taking potentially 2 hits. So let's come up into here and then just get this 13. And okay, well, you can hope for the miss, but you can not receive it. Okay, give me. Okay, thank you. Would have liked a speed, but I'll take a strength. There's nothing wrong with that. And you weren't ever going to be fantastic at this. I do want to come over here and just real quick take you out. Do that, just less people. Ranger probably gonna attack him. Okay. Come over here. Do that. Take 8, so he's gonna be at 24, which isn't bad. So he took 10, he took 8. Warbow. Okay, so I should probably come over here and heal one of these 2. He is more likely to get double attacked, so I'm going to heal him.
You on your feet.
Yeah, dodge that 39. Finally. Yeah. Although, wow, dodges 79, but he's only doing 2 damage. Okay, and he leveled from it, so strength, dex, speed. Okay, that's good. So going to be doing more damage and potentially doubling. That's what I like to see. Ooh, good. Keep attacking her. Oh, I couldn't double it. Damn. Almost leveled as well. Oh, dodge that. Nice, nice. That's what I like to see. Can you double? Yes, you can. That's what I like to see. Yes, yes, yes. Strength, dex, speed. Yeah, keep it up. So she seems to be built as a kind of speed spearman. Arcane missiles. I didn't think the big guy had... Okay, he got doubled and killed. So that makes up for the damage he took, I think. Ooh, dodge to 75! Look at you, Irving! Look at you! That's my boy. Yeah, he seems to be a bit more of a slow spearman. Like, Bianca just seems to be better than him. In most cases. Okay. So, how dost I want to go about this? What I probably want to do is I probably want to do this. Take him out, ensuring as little damage as possible. Gained 1 tier 1 token, good. And then I can come over here and do a lot to you, while potentially not even getting touched. Good. Good. So, got him down to 2, so any non-ranged attack. Okay, and then while I would like to do this to do damage, she would take a big chunk of damage doing that. So, instead what I'm going to do...
Lead the way.
...is I'm going to instead heal him. Get him up to where I am comfortable with him being. And then what I want to do...
This should be fun.
...is he can do potentially 19. Okay, but he can definitely take out this fellow. And I think that's better, because that'll let Irving move forward and have his pick of whoever he wants to attack. Also let him move forward.
I'll take point.
Like him, he can come up here and get this guy now, except you can't kill him. You can kill this guy, but he's only at 4 HP.
I'm on it.
And I think that might be better for him to do anyway. Because his damage just isn't as great. And he doesn't have, like, super upgraded weapons. Let's check you. Okay, we'll do 14. How about you? Yeah, you can't do nearly as much, so I want you to attack this fella. And then I can come up here and well, actually, this side doesn't really have all that many attackers. I think that's going to be an issue. I would rather do this. Okay. Give me... No. I was hoping for a crit, but you didn't give it to me. But you did give me a level, so I'll take it. Fort Dex speed. Okay, you know what? Not bad. Speed is basically the best stat. Like, if you can get speed, you're good. Now, the issue is that while the left side has more attackers, the right is inclusive of healers. Oh, God. Did 14 damage in one. Gonna need to heal him. They did... Oh, wow, good. Missed a 71. Okay, that's actually really good, because she would have been at very low health if those had both hit. You're level 5, you're level 776.
This should be fun.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna switch him over to this side. Let him help. And you can... Oh, God. So I need to heal her. Either items... Okay, so she has that, so she can heal a chunk of her health, which isn't bad. But I do need to, like, set up before I just open these doors. I don't really have great units to kill these guys. I can get him down to real weak. So I'll have to take that. He only has a 19 hit. He'll probably hit me. No? Okay, cool. Critical, good.
Now or die.
I mean, it's a yield. Ooh, that's cool, spinning it around. Bam. Okay, that's what I like to see. So that eases up my burdens a tad. I'll bring him down. Or should I bring him down? So this guy is a melee. Whereas these guys are ranged. So let's just do that. Bam. 19. Bam. Boom, 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 boom. Smacked. Okay. So he might be able to get him, or he could. See, the fact that he doesn't have guarantees on either of those is what surprises me.
How can I help?
I'll take point.
Let's come over here. Well, actually, I think it would be smart to let him at least try and kill this guy first. Yeah. Like, no use, no reason not to at least take the chance if it's not extremely imperative. Okay, so she can do 14. Okay, she can kill. Good. Yeah, dude. C is shaping up. First character KO'd, but also the strongest bitch. Okay. And then I can just come over here and try and just KO you with her. Get you out of the fight, don't have to worry about any damage. Get her a bit more XP. Okay. So I want her healed. And I want him moved. Him moved. Him healed. Good. Level up. Thank you very much. Magic, good. Luck. Okay. Defense is nice. Now let's start moving everyone over. That's guy here. That's this guy. Yeah. I'll let.
I guess.
There we go.
Thought you'd never ask.
Kind of try and bait with him. Try and get that archer to attack him. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, yes, he's got double on him. And better accuracy. Good. So, with that, I can...
Thought you'd never ask.
Have fun.
Okay, so it's literally just across, which is fine. Wait, I do want to come over here and just take that guy out real quick. There we go. Give me that level. Strength, mastery, luck. I'll take that. Okay, and then what is your range? Your range is that much, so I will move her there. Try and get that guy out of there. heal.
Stay sharp.
Move. Open the door. Okay.
What will it be?
Wait. And then... Oh god, doing 27 damage? Fuck.
I'll take point.
Ugh, god. Didn't realize he was like an armored fellow. Now they only have like 55% chance to hit, but that's still a lot. I'm actually like, This is actually not great. I didn't realize that I was in such like a poor position. Okay, I'm gonna move him there and just hope that he isn't the one that gets attacked. Oh god, 27 damage to her? Oh god. Oh yeah, and this time you go and attack the character who weakened defense reduced by 1. Forgive me, Alden. Man, that's fucking bullshit. Literally every other encounter, it's like, oh no, I'm not going to attack the one who I should attack. It's going to be the random people. Damn. That's one of those things where I wish I could just, like, close the door again. My hero. Butter hates it in here. Oh, right, sorry. Butter is my ferret. Thanks for rescuing me. Sophia. Okay. Gonna need you to pull your fucking weight immediately. Because I don't have heals on this side of my field anymore. And I don't exactly have... Okay, how much life do you have? You have 17 health. Can you do 17 damage? No, but you only take like 10. But you only have 24. So... Okay, so here's how it's going to have to go. I'm going to have to try and kill things as much as possible with Sia. While also hoping I don't get hit. And even if I do get hit, it's minimal. Damn. It's one of those things where I wish they kind of explained it better on... God, why do you do so much? You do 19. Oh, screw it. I'm just going to fucking move him away and... Actually, you know what? I'm not going to move him away. Or should I? Does 19 to 10? How much life do you have? You have 34. So 29 is the most. Happen. That's what I'll do. Yeah, I'll do that. Restore 30 health. It feels like a waste. Basically, because it is. But now... God damn it! I didn't want to open it! Ah, fuck me. Oh, God. Okay. Heal him.
Can do.
This is... going poorly immediately. Take you out. 1, 2. I can't... And I need to move him here, or else Alden's gonna get fucking reamed. He's already, like, yeah, he's gonna get one of these hatchery guys to the face. That's a given. However, I need to protect him from these guys up here, and then the potential for this bowman. Critical. Wonderful. Even when you were guaranteed to kill him. Ugh. Oh god, this is not great. I took 6. That's not bad. Okay, good. There's no outspeeding. Nice. Magic, Dex, Mastery, Speed. Good. Okay, 9. Not great. 7. Can you do another? Yes, you can. Okay, good. Nice outspeeding some people. That's nice. I was hoping you'd miss. Oh, you crit me, you fucking asshole. Okay. Attack me for 5. Okay, 13 hits. Okay, no speed. Oh. Hit me on a 27. Man. 6, that's fine. 55 hits. Yes, of course it does. And I have speed, so we do 8. Hoping for some crits. 19. It's gonna hit, because of course it will. 19, it's gonna hit, because of course it will. Yep. Okay, weaken defense, so this... Yeah, okay, great. Out of all the stats, you're decreasing defense. Not, like, luck. Asshole. Okay.
Let's do it.
Fucking Christ. Okay. So what I have to do is I have to move out here, try and decrease you as much as possible. Okay. And then I need to move here. And willingly shoot that. Okay. Then you need to kill this fellow. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And you need to move over here and heal her.
Rally to me.
Okay.
Together.
You can't even move out to attack anything yet, which makes these fucking wizard assholes so much more dangerous. Do that. Hope that he misses a 51 on a 15. He won't, because the enemy cheats and doesn't actually run on the frickin' the chance percentages that it says it does. Okay, now I need to move over here and do this. See, this is just experience, trying to figure out who does more damage against
Didn't give
what.
him much of a chance, huh?
Because sometimes I feel like I either forget what it was. Strength, speed, mastery. Okay, nice, good. Like I either feel like I forget what the things were, or just like they actually never existed.
Proudly meeting expectations.
Okay, give me my speed. Lincoln. 8. Good. Just whacking him in the face. Good. 11. Can you do it twice? Please do it twice. Nope. Okay, that's fine. That's 6. Of course, because you hit on a 51. Because, you know, coin flips don't work. And the mage is probably going to attack her and KO her immediately after fucking rescuing her. Oh, boy. You know, I wasn't expecting this fight to go on this long.
Bad, not bad.
Oh, you didn't do it. You went for him. And you're gonna... Oh, wow, you missed it. That's surprising. It's like you played fair for once.
What'll it be?
Okay. Who is the most dangerous unit? I'm willing to say by and far it is... Oh, God. How do I want to do this? This guy is easily the most dangerous unit. There's no doubt about that. How far... You can only move to here. Do that. Receive blood orange. I would like to spend turns to heal, but I am also not crazy. So you can do 24. You're level 7. You're level 7.
Together.
What's your move? Move is 5. So let's say I put him here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that I have to do that. I feel. Actually, how much damage? God, I can't remember. I don't think he did 9 damage to her, but it was probably close. Yeah. See, I kind of want to restart this map, and I also don't want to restart it. Just because, like, ooh, what does this look like? Ah, just a cool 2/. Because it's like, I got 2 people KO'd, one of them's a healer, so I'm at a big disadvantage in terms of just survivability, as well as the fact that 2 of their stats are now permanently decreased, which is kind of annoying. By kind of, I mean absolutely infuriating. Okay, do that. Just take him out. Man, I will say, like, the health pool's pretty damn high. Like, already being in, like, the 30s and 40s. That's some growth. Although everyone also did start higher. Received a spicier meatball. Okay, let's take you out.
Push the advantage. Yeah, I'll just do this. I want to heal the other 2, but I also realize I need to just play smart. Okay, you're probably gonna get hit for 9 twice. Yeah. See, I don't get what causes enemies to attack given people. Okay, could only do 6. That's good. Okay, good. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Do that.
Ow! That hurt!
8. Good. I would have been mad if he had hit that 15. Like, come on, 15? Like, I've gotten some crap rolls, but... Okay, Gladius. See, this 55 I could imagine hitting. Because of course it will. It's above 50, and therefore it's a 100 for the enemy. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably, after this, just going to shoot everyone to the right. And do it that way. Because the thing is, you gotta recruit both people.
In position.
Like, there's no doubt about that. But having them separated with only one healer is not it's not conducive to smart things. Okay, let's just do that. Get you up to max. Okay. Yeah, miss, and then take a double 4, or a 1-4, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Sia is just rocking it. I almost feel like I could send Sia up the side on her own, but I'm not going to. It's about time somebody came by to let me out. Cage is no place for a Valmyran. Okay, so what's a Valmyran? Arcane Blade. Okay, so just another mage. 15% hit, plus 15% hit chance when in melee range. Sloan, you look pretty hot. I like it. Let's put you over there. You can come over there and heal. Okay, then now we're just gonna friggin' make the long walk over. Okay. Yeah, I like these characters and their designs, but boy howdy, are these maps just like... It seems like this map definitely seems like it was built to be like, okay, go up both sides at the same time. but my party is just not built to be able to yet.
Thought you'd never ask.
Okay, so that's an axeman. So I'll put him in range, and he can just be supporty. Just supporty Morty. Hey Morty, I'm gonna support you, Morty. What? Oh god, okay, okay. Well, I was like, oh no, 14? But it was also 47, so it was less than 50, and therefore guaranteed to not hit me. Okay. Okay, so what level? You're level 7. Okay, so we're getting to the point where everyone's kind of good.
Thought you'd never ask.
Huh?
Okay, so let's do this.
Right away.
Yeah, because you need
Looking
heal. You need heal so much. And it's like, oh yeah, you get more money if you do it faster. Oh yeah, yeah, sure I do. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna pull these fellas back.
All yours.
Only one of these guys will be able to attack her anyway. So sweet. Oh yeah, I never checked out what nice little Sophia's thing is. Barrett's Fury, but there's a 20% chance to attack, adding 20% to damage. That's nice. That's actually really nice. That's a very good skill. Oh, okay. Now they're seemingly all coming this way. Okay, gonna double tap them. That's good. Yeah, definitely with these 39% chance hit. Damn. Ugh, go fuck yourself, man. With these
All yours.
bullshit hit chances. Force. Literally, she was on the only one that doesn't double tap for more damage. Ugh. Oh well. I'll do force. See, I would like it if I could upgrade one of my mages to like a dark mage that like siphoned health. That would be nice.
Thought you'd never ask.
See, let's put Sophia there. Okay, so she can't kill, which is unfortunate. So level 7, level 6. So she's the weakest character. So let's have you come up and just double tap this guy in the skull, cranium. With this, take him out, get whatever token he has. Blood orange, that's good.
Together.
I'll have him come over, do a nice little gladius tag. Okay, good miss. And then Sophia can come over and just Warbow has a 100% chance to hit, so why the hell not? Boom, get that level. Now she's up to level 7. Strength, magic,
I feel
mastery,
stronger.
speed, luck.
Do I look stronger?
Okay, that's good. It's a good level.
Awaiting orders.
37, 24, 33. Okay, so I'll heal her.
Scared me for a second.
Yeah, this is where it's gonna suck not having multiple healers, because now only Lincoln is able to heal. Okay. Okay. And those are 3 mages, which are pieces of shit. So I'm gonna need her to lead. And I also want my
turn.
bow people to kind of help a little bit. Wait. Okay. Good.
What'll it be?
Time for you to just come up here and boom through the ringer immediately. Hit 11. For only 2 damage. Yeah, for some reason Sia is just a good anti-mage. Okay, how do mages do against other mages? They do great. Keen missiles, fuck yeah. Do that. Take that one out.
I won't lose you.
Because he wouldn't have been able to hit any of the others anyway. Then do this. So my mages are just better than your mages, which is nice, although they seem to have a higher crit. Although he's also using Force, which is a very crit heavy. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this before I make any more moves. Just get her up to where I feel comfortable with her. So do that. Take him out. Good. Level up. Okay,
My sword
good.
grows lighter with every swing.
Got a speed, so that's nice. Okay, now 7, 7,
My turn.
14. I'll do this because I get 2 chances to crit, or proc the ferret. Good. Wonder if the ferret has like a special animation.
This should be fun.
Yeah, do that. Damage is a bit more equal, because he probably has a bit less res, but luckily the hit still didn't occur. And now I can switch him up. Yep. Miss. I'm probably going to get double tapped and die in 1 turn. No! Okay. Interesting. Okay. 8, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7.
Oh,
Sloan, how you doing? I like you. You're a hot bitch. Boom. Magic for Dex.
Falling into place.
Nice. Okay, have him lead, kinda, along with Sia. I do like how I can already kind of tell, like, oh yeah, these units are gonna be great. Like Sia is gonna be main girl.
Are you sure?
Okay, but I do need to make sure Lincoln doesn't fall behind as my healer. Oh god. Girl Cleric is gonna be so far behind the level curve. It's going to be annoying to try and catch her back up. Okay, let's have him...
This should be fun.
Okay, so that's where his thing is...
Oh,
I'll
all
take
right.
point.
Nope. Do that.
This should be fun.
Do that. Heal him.
Rally to me.
Good. Good. And good. Turn 18. Whoop whoop. Okay, so now let's come in here.
What'll it be?
Actually, probably not the... See, I wish I could have... One of the things that I do... Okay, there we go. It just wasn't loading. Okay. 7, 7, 8, so a bit less. Let's have Alden, Sophia come in. I do want them on like the wall.
Right away.
Heal,
Fresh as a
please.
daisy.
He's almost going to get a level. By golly, he might. Missed a 39, that's good. 11, and another one? No, damn. It's unfortunate.
Huh?
Actually. If I can just do that, then. Bam. Bam.
Sophia, good job. Okay, and I'll just move you there as like safety.
Right away. This should be fun.
Not going to be fun whatsoever.
Can do.
Promotion earned. Okay, so he's level 10. That means he can promote. Oh, wait. I don't want to promote yet. I'm still thinking. So we got an Inquisitor, Holy Warriors, who seek to stop errant magic users, most effective when unexpected. No one expects the Inquisition. Crushing damage. So that stays plate armor, plate armor. Inquisition. Power increased by 30% of enemies' magic. Righteous Cause. Healing doubles accuracy for next enemy phase. Okay. Guardian. Cleric who devotes themselves to protecting others, often proactively. So move probably goes from whatever it is now. Hard to tell because I'm not allowed to actually scroll over to it. To 7. Magic decreases, but he's more of a physical guy anyway. Strength doesn't increase as much. Okay, so these are more magic classes. These are more physical ones, but have healing abilities, as far as I understand. Okay, so Resonance. Healing power plus 25. Heals spread over 3 turns. Defense is increased by percent of missing health. Okay. Clerics who seek only to heal others, but on occasion must fight nonetheless. So, a lot more magic-y. So their damage goes from crushing to holy, because now he's a magic man. Plate to rune, so he loses some defense. Righteous Horizon, healing range increased by 1, not bad. Lights, river, dodge increased by 15% of power. And then Acolyte, devotee who gives up portions of their immortal soul to access more of a god's power. So holy, still goes to holy, but it goes to leather. Heal for 33% of damage dealt, so this is what I was talking about. Healing increases crit by 6% until next attack, stacking up to 4 times. Damn. Okay. So, this is... So, how I run with this changes a bit. So, this is a physical attacker. This is a more of a mobile physical attacker and healer. This is a ranged healer and caster. This is a dark caster. So I already have, right? I already have 2 casters. He's one of my healers. I want to keep him as a healer. But I want to give him some more range. So I'm going to go with Guardian. Oh. Achievement unlocked. Upgrades, people. Upgrades! It's nice. And the interesting thing is, he got his turn again. So if you upgrade, you get your turn again. That's a nice touch. Okay, so it was the boss move, or is it just one way? No, okay. So it seems to be a one way. Do I get a double? Nope, okay. Still not a double. You are using your short sword, right? Yeah, you're using your gladius. 7, 7, 7, 8, 8. Okay.
My turn.
So let's get Alden some... Oop, that was stupid. I didn't even look.
What would be?
I want you to come over. Oof. Hit 1% chance. Well, might as well. Well, hello there, cowboy. Sia is going to be your worst nightmare. Strength, force. Oh, yeah, give me all that. Yeah, boom, take that out. Do that. Pop a nice little short bow. Bam. Do that. Give me a lot. Dude, this guy's gonna give so much XP. Okay. I'll suck if I find out he can move. See, I almost want to do less damage to eke out as much, just like boss XP as possible.
All yours.
Which I understand is not exactly the intent. But I got a couple level 7
Oh,
people
alright.
that I would like to get to level
Rally to me.
8. So if I can just keep my damage low, then they can just suck it all up. Okay, so he's the lowest
you sure?
7. See, I wish I could go take out those other guys. And I could, but I also need to end the stream at some point. So, gonna kill him with Alden. And get a level, presumably. Oh god. Gained 1 tier 2 token. That was pretty good magic. Speed. Good.
We honor the gods with this victory.
Yeah, that was... Yeah, Marin and Elias are going to be so low leveled. So they're like level 6 and 5. Prisoners, are you alright? I just spent 2 weeks in a disgusting bandit cage. What do you think? I'm better now that you saved us. 2 weeks. Yes, 2 weeks. Eating nothing but thick porridge with no one but scruffy bandits for company. Well, it's over now. I kinda like the porridge. If you don't mind my asking, how were you captured? It was a pretty funny story, actually. Funny? You walked us straight into them. Okay, that may be true, but it was still funny the way it happened. They got you along the road?
Well,
We were taking a shortcut through the forest, maybe a half league east, ran straight into them. Didn't stand a chance to get away. If we'd just taken the road like I'd suggested, we would have been fine. I don't know if it helps to mention, but they covered that section of the road too, so you'd likely still wind up in the same spot. You couldn't possibly say that with any degree of certainty.
Greetings.
Oh, hello there. Akmenos. You look positively... you look positively assertive. Like, his sprite looks so big. Good afternoon, young gentlemen. Ladies. I was glad to hear the ruckus along the road. As it happens, these bandits stole a rather precious heirloom from my family. And what might this heirloom look like? An amethyst. Quite a large one. Translucent, but poorly cut. Have you seen anything of the kind? If I could but retrieve it, I'd be well on my way. It has been with us for uncountable generations. My father has gone mad with grief from its loss. I fear he may soon pass from this world, and would love to look upon it one last time. I don't know that we've come across anything of the sort, but you're welcome to take a look around. I thank you, regardless, as I'm sure my father would if he were given the opportunity. Hail! You don't look much like bandits. What gave us away? The dead bandits? I like this one. The only good bandit is a dead bandit. We came to do the job it appears you did for us. How serendipitous that the bandits go unopposed for weeks, but we both arrive on the same day. Yes, I can see how this might look. My name is Sarah. My sister Samara and I have been traveling far from home when this very group assaulted our parents and stole a valuable heirloom. It's been with us. It's been with our family for decades. It really was the only reason we came. Do you think we could take a look for it? It looks something like a large amethyst. Oh, god damn! Translucent, but poorly cut. Ah, so you found it. I can't say we have. Lucky guess. It is clear that one of you, if not both, is lying. No one so much as touches this gem until we sort out what's going on. Lying? I have been nothing but endlessly polite to you. I used the proper greetings and asked your permission to take what is mine by right. You would deprive my dying father of his last wish. Calm down. If it really is yours, we'll figure it out. I think not. If I return without the stone, my father will have my head. Ah, enough! Now step aside or you will leave me no alternative but to destroy you.
Disgraceful.
I'm not sure that was the wisest threat when you're outnumbered 10 to 1. Outnumbered? Me? I'll show you outnumbered. Oh, hello there. Bring me the aspect and I shall see fit that your soul is given rest. If I lock eyes with this filth any longer, I'll be sick. Well, hey, you three. If you get so confident about handling yourselves, maybe you want to lend us a hand here? Gladly. As I said before, the only good bandit is a dead one. Let's make sure these ones stay that way. I suppose that means I'm in too. Chapter 5, Arisen. Man is positively evil. Rogue. You see, the thing is, you immediately give me a class and tell me to go up and decide what they be. So, Stalker, fierce rogue who picks the perfect time to strike, ensuring they do so with lethal force. Pierce to pierce, leather, cruel efficiency, guaranteed to hit enemies below 20 HP. Fatality, 5% chance to insta-kill, instant crit modifier increased against full health enemies. Thief, sneaky rascals that can't keep their hands to themselves, known to stay one jump ahead. Known to stay one jump ahead. One jump ahead, lawman. Pierce to slashing. Measure strike speed increases armor penetration. Disarm range +2. That's cool. Crit modifier against full health enemies. Duelist. Dexterous fires that relish in the exhilaration of facing opponents one-on-one. Goes from leather to chain. Thrill. Power, crit, dodge, and accuracy increased by 15% when no adjacent allies. That's not bad. Dexterous self-defense increased by 20% of dexterity. And then we got the Raider. Less talking, more raiding. We got piercing to cleaving. Leather to plate. Ambush. Power increased by 35% against enemies at full health. Pillage. 3% chance to gain a stat up item after a kill. That's not bad, but that also requires the kill. I am going to have this woman become a thief, and I will have Sia become a stalker at the top. Arcanist, mages who follow the traditional paths to arcane knowledge. Battle mage, no better way to protect them magic. Uses them and put them in a tin can. Conjurer, rough mages who harness the inconsistent power of conjured flame. Magician, some prefer circus tricks over power. Sometimes you just need the money. Oh, god fucking damn it. Damn it! Can I hit... This should be a screen that asks you if you're sure. Using an item says, use item? Are you sure? And you have to hit yes. I just hit fucking select accidentally on the last one without even looking. Ugh, fucking Christ. Okay. Cleric. I already looked at all your shit. I'm gonna have you go into be a... What do I want to do? Righteous Horizon, healing range, dodge increase, yeah, move increased by 1. Yeah, I'll have you be a priest. Fuck! Well, that was a waste of one character's upgrades, because now I don't even know what the other things were, in terms of skills and stuff. Fuck! Damn it. Now. Okay, so finally I get to choose the units that go on the map. Yeah, level 6, level 7. Okay, so they weren't so far below. Which is good. Map prep. What the fuck is this? So the green is where I can do it. Oh god, the way the waves are makes it look so weird. Okay, and these guys are level 9? Great, okay. No wonder I'm getting good XP. And I'm not doing this map right now. The worst part is I can't even... Mysterious Sorcerer Akmenos has raised the recently slain bandits from the dead, going with strangers Sarah, Samara, and Brooke to defeat them. Save over that slot. And I am going to exit to the main menu because this is where I'm going to end the first Dark Deity stream.
So with that, thank you all for watching. It was a great time. I really enjoyed jumping into this game. I think it has a lot of potential. I think it's right out the gate. I think it's very fun. I think it's easy to see where its inspiration lies. I have some small quirks with the way some information is portrayed, obviously with not asking if I want to confirm it, confirm certain things, while other things are double confirmed. Like, why is the promotion not a hold to promote, like the weapon thing? Or why is it not a double confirm kind of thing? Why is it a one press of the select button to go through? Why is it the select button of all buttons? But regardless, I think it's very interesting. I like the take that they did on the Fire Emblem formula, but I do have some small things, as I said at the beginning, some graphical grievances in terms of not having windowed borderless and stuff, but that's all beside the point. Regardless, I plan to play this again on Saturday, so that'll be a long Saturday stream, which will be fun. I'm not sure what time I'll be doing the Saturday stream, just because of plans for Father's Day. Father's Day is on the Sunday, but I got plans on Saturday. So that might also get pushed to Sunday, depending. But regardless, on Friday, I'm going to be doing an Alliance live stream, so we'll have to wait to come back to this wonderful game. And in that time, hey, maybe it'll get some updates. Maybe. But regardless, thank you all for dropping by. It was very nice playing this game, and I hope to enjoy more of it. Bye!